Now we let people come in first. No one yet.
Open up. We talk lah. Come. Jiang, come. Can you type torturous road viewpoint? No. Is it there, Jiang? No, it's not in Pechabun. It's in. You must type Google torturous road. I think it's day. I think either 12 or 11. 11 is torturous road. There's a scene, right, bro? You can look down from the top of the hill, and the car like hairpins coming up.
Yeah.
Right? So imagine your V12 going uphill. Then we reach the hairpin, you brake. Then you turn around again.
We brake, not I brake. We brake.
Right? From the top, that one. You see this, bro? You see that?
Torturous road. I know.
So when you come, so you must go down and then you come up. Then I video from the top, right? Yeah. I bring my DSLR and I video from the top. Then when you're reaching the corner, you go. You cannot see the car coming, right? Because it's behind the mountain. Then you hear the sound. Then your Aston Martin V12 will go flying up.
And then got others or not?
Then my Alpine, oh, my Spider.
I love your Spider. I love everything about
me.
Bro, I love everything about it except the.
Bro, you spoil so many things for me, bro.
What?
Now I used to love it, no. Then now you do. Now every time I drive Sport Plus, what the hell? Sound like shit.
When it does that, then you imagine my face.
Then F12 Berlinetta, then you say behind screaming uterus. I was like, oh, so beautiful. I love the diffuser design, everything. Suddenly it's like, bro, looks like screaming uterus, right, during Top Gear. Laugh until I cannot. Look at that, bro. Oh my god. See, you cannot unsee anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a uterus.
But what a beautiful design opinion, Farina. Yeah. I love how the front has that haunch, but it seems like seamless. Gorgeous. Yeah.
The side profile of this is gorgeous.
Yes.
And the fact that it's a hatchback.
But something about Italian design, right? You first time you look, it's like, okay, it's nice, right? Then the more you look at it, right, it's like it really draws you in. Little things here and there.
Yeah. A lot of stuff
the metal, you know.
Yeah, you slowly explore. Hey, they do this here. Hey, they do that here. You know, not all Italian. I mean, the new Maseratis are like.
But well, like you know, the Aventador till today, right? Like wow. Looks like a space car still like relevant today. 2012.
Yeah.
2012. Like you look at the Aventador today and like you wouldn't think it came out 2012. 13 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
Like 13 years ago, our BM looked like what? Was it the F30? Yeah, F30, you know, right?
13 years ago is E90.
E90, right? Yeah, can you imagine an E90 and the Aventador came at the same time, right? Okay, E90 was designed earlier, but F30 was launched around 2012-13, right?
Yeah, then F30 or F30 2012, yeah.
Yeah, and you put these two side by side, you wouldn't think it came from the same era. Incredible, right? The way they designed.
Aventador.
Shit.
No, Nissan GTR. 2007, it looks like it came out in 2017. 2027. It's so futuristic, the GTR. Until today, it doesn't age on the car.
It still looks relevant. Yeah. I wonder why you haven't seen more of this on yeah, I wonder why more GTRs in like Toges and stuff, or maybe Mehonson, or like, you know, it's such a menacing look, man, the car.
Yeah, man. Hey, why no GTRs join Enduro? You're scared your car break down? Huh? GTR, you know, got boot, 2 seats, big car. Should come Enduro, man.
Hello. Front engine should be nice on highway. Hey, Any one of you guys remember this? Which movie was it? The one that said "What GTR lo? What GTR lo?" That one. Is it Jackie Chan movie? That one.
Not sure. Maybe
the guy crashed his car. Then he said he want GTR. Tell his father.
The initial D J Chow that one lah.
Oh yeah, it's initial D. Yeah. Anyone of you know this scene? What GTR lo? What GTR mo? GTR lo.
Yeah.
What GTR lo? I don't get it.
No, the Hong Kong honky people pronounce GTR lah.
But why got low behind?
The R is you know Hong Kong always give nickname to everything one. Right? Sylvia is Fei Gai. They always have nickname one for everything. Yeah.
Fei Gai, did you call it Fei Gai?
Yeah.
What the heck?
And then the Subaru is the man with a broomstick. Sobalo.
Dude.
Yeah. Honkies and their nicknames they like to give nicknames
Yeah. I wonder, any one of you know that there was one time Datsun had this car called the Bluebird? Anyone remember that?
Of course.
How you translate that car?
What else? My family had one, the Bluebird.
Is it a triple S? Or just the Bluebird?
No, the earlier one, not the
Jiang, older.
Not the
Datsun.
Yeah.
This was Datsun Bluebird.
But the one that my family has is anyway.
Carburetor, right?
So sad, Nissan. You type Bluebird into Google, and then it literally came out with a Bluebird.
Their naming strategy is not so. The naming strategy is not very good. Like Fair Lady. Yeah. Do you remember the green Fair Lady this weekend? Parking in the middle of the road.
Yeah, we freaking idiot. Hey guys, those of you I know you all watch a lot of YouTube videos. Everyone Genting run. Please, if you're not familiar with that road, don't push it if you're not familiar with that road, right? It is a simple early morning drive, and then after that is coffee and breakfast. Then you made it into what? Made it into a scene, right? Your car parking on the slope like that. Then your friends all stop by the side, and then other cars might hit you. And if your friend crashed his car at Genting and he's all right, he's not hurt, don't gather around there. You can't help. You can't do anything, right? Get out of there, move your car away, right? Just leave it there, call tow truck. And what else? Maybe you can put some warning signs in front. That's about it. Don't congregate there, like, oh, bro, oh, we'll stay with you, bro. Right? S-curve, there's 7-8 cars there. Oh my God. Please drive safe. It's just a morning drive, nothing to win. No point crashing your car, right? End up looking like an idiot. No point. Please, all right? Drive within your limits and your car's limits. Please be safe.
The way to be champion is to drive again next week.
Yeah, the winner is the one that gets to drive next week.
and again, right?
And reach home and then next week, right? Yeah. I know accidents can happen, but I know law, So please drive safe. Anyway, don't ruin Genting for everybody. Please don't ruin Genting for everybody. It's the best driving road there is around Klang Valley, and we all cherish it. Please don't ruin it, okay? It's getting more and more prevalent. Okay.
Yeah.
87 people here. Hello, Con.
Yo, good evening, guys.
Yeah, my wall is the pictures of Alpine.
Why my hair decide to part in the middle today? What the heck? All of a sudden.
Let me see. Okay, question. Someone asking about DC, if you can afford the Spider and it's your dream car, I think you should get it.
Of
I
course,
think
it's worth. It's worth.
yeah, I think it's a very important design for Ferrari. They split they introduce this very squarish the the F458 the 488 the kind of square athletic bag that we love. All started from the 430. Yeah, so yeah, if you like it, go for it, bro. I think
It's very affordable now.
yeah.
Oh,
Look at that.
for
I mean,
something like this at 300 something.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Spider somehow not coupe.
yeah, and it's a super car. Look at that.
Yeah, you buy the car, then you list it back up at
450.
I don't know, 550 or 600. Just leave it there.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know lah, this kind of car the comes with a certain cost of running lah. But I think of Joy Tax lah, having fun.
Yeah.
Zero depreciation, only appreciation from here onwards. Oh, I love the wheels.
It's gorgeous, man. Look at
Ferrari, always the intake plenum, the cast aluminium intake plenum is just beautiful.
Yeah. And look at the stance, front, rear, back, gorgeous, man. All right.
Yeah, it's a beautiful car.
Ray-Ban sunglasses, it never runs out of fashion. Look at that. Interior.
I'm indifferent with the combo, the interior combo.
I always describe this to be the Honda Accord SM4 interior. The knobs.
Oh my god.
The knobs.
In a while since I see a single DIN player.
Bro, that day I drove the Alfa 440, right? The knobs are worse than my Fiat 500, bro. It's cheaper than the Axia knob, bro. All the aircon knob, all this, right? It's cheaper than the Axia knob. Okay.
They spend all the money in the carbon tub.
Yes. But man, that car is insane, man. It's like you just take a shot of like cocaine or something like that. Crazy. It's like incredible. The Italians, right? The car doesn't feel completely built properly. Even the whole thing also feel like something missing. Like they could have tuned the chassis better, they could have tuned everything better. But you know what? You forgive the Italians. If the German do this, you won't forgive. This is so horrible. Yeah.
Why the hell they go and put a digital speedo there?
I don't know.
I tell you, Alfa and Fiat and not Fiat, Lancia. When you saw their dials and then you see the word there, Veglia Borletti. Wow, so nice. And then they put digital. What the hell?
Team HSI, just to answer my perspective, I would choose the GR86 over the JCW GP.
Where is it?
829.
Okay. Oh, yeah, weekend car. Yeah, the GR is more exciting for sure.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. The GP, GP, a lot of the people will feedback GP. They buy the car, great concept. Then when they start driving on the road, then they realize it's a horrible road car. Right? It maybe makes sense on the track, but the road, they just say they really struggle on the road. Yeah. So a lot of people buy and then they give up the car. Yeah.
Yeah, I will go for the GR86.
I like the GP more.
Yeah.
The way it looks.
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean, if I'm not happy with the suspension, I'll change it, lor. Right?
You supposedly get that chassis,
Nah, fuck the chassis. It's a Mini. At the end of the day, it's not a purpose-built car like the Yaris. Right?
Or GR86. Okay, so why don't you just buy a normal JCW and then you just put those crazy arrow lah? Do the other way around now, right?
GP ma. GP come out different ma.
Okay, wanted to get your opinion on the 2006 325i, 20,000 ringgit, or a 2013 BMW 528i, 65K.
06 is the E90.
Yes.
That budget, right? You can get a newer 325.
Maintain and create value. I don't think these cars can create value. Sorry.
Yeah. The value.
Is he looking for a project car that can maintain and create value? That is the reason why I asked this question.
What I would say is that the E90 is already at the rock bottom already. So 20K, you don't lose much, right? But you cannot expect this car to appreciate to 30K or 40K.
It will not.
Yeah,
it will not. A 4-door BMW If it's not an M,
a
no way.
2013 528 will lose half of that 65K in very, very short order because it's already past the age where you can take loan for it.
No law, you bring to a dealer your 2013 528i, you bring to a dealer, the dealer maximum maybe offer you 40 grand for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so both are not optimal candidates for a project car, right? So yeah, they are not.
Okay, Honda Accord facelift.
Okay,
2018.
provided you found a wagon, then it's totally different.
The wagon would be these prices also.
And
Yes.
if you have 65,000, you want a project car, that you can mod and have fun, you know, maybe straight pipe it. You can look at the E63 BMW 6 Series convertible. Okay, a 5 Series wagon is I mean, an estate will always, you know.
520D wagon.
Wow. Yeah. Wagon is different. Wagon, when you do it up nicely, it can hold its value, and you know, you make it look good, very tasteful, right? Anytime someone will offer you 50-60 grand for a very, very nicely done up wagon, all right, but 4-door BMWs, it will just go down until one day it's 10K, and then it slowly swing back up 17, 18. Now if you look at the 6 Series convertible, is about 65,000, but it is something that you can have fun with. This is a 3 liter, doesn't cost you much to run. Road tax is 2,000 ringgit.
Yeah.
If you go for the V8, then you can straight pipe it off.
The V8s are a bit more temperamental than BMW V8.
Oh yeah. But you can straight pipe it off and listen to the sound of. Right. So there are many convertible BMWs out there that are worth pursuing as a project fun car. So go look around.
But this E63, right? I think the value is, I've seen even cabrios go for less than 60K.
Yeah. It's up to. I mean, if it's the first or second owner, you know, they don't bother already. They just want to get rid of the car. They don't mind throwing the value on. They don't mind. They paid off the car already. Right? Anything is a surplus.
Yeah.
Right. So
Hey guys.
Yeah, I've seen 45K, 32K.
Yeah. So those are owners that are willing to throw the car off. You know.
Wow.
You see, there is a. Yeah, you see 39. I mean, this is a coupe lah. Coupe.
This is much nicer than the E90, or much nicer than the 528i.
Okay. Now the thing is, this engine is unique because the N53 in the 3.0 is the most powerful inline 6 engine BMW ever made.
That is not an M engine.
No, it's not an M. It's not an M engine, but it's the most powerful normal inline 6 engine ever made. N53 B30. And there were a few variants of it, and in the 630 was one of the most powerful variant. Same with the one in the E92. Yeah, pretty good.
Okay.
You see, this car, right? This car a few weeks ago was listed for 40 grand. Now he put it back up to 70. Now he put it back up to 70.
Wow.
He listed wrongly.
People buy and sell.
No lah. I think the guy don't know. He maybe he don't care. He just put 40 grand, get rid of it. I'll take back the money. You know. Yeah.
But I do see some inconsistency because there was one car that was posted, was sold, then today I saw it's up again for sale. So I'm not sure what's happening.
Maybe the sale didn't happen, no.
Come. Next one. Sri Harun waiting. 2018 Honda Accord facelift. Good buy or not? 2.4 worth it over the 2.0 or not?
Buy.
They are both okay. 2.0.
The most chanted Honda Accord.
Yep. Okay, next one, quick fire. HRV or CX-30? Town use most of the time. Which one you choose?
Both are okay lah.
HRV. Done.
HRV.
Right? I think you all already at HRV. Cannot fight lah.
HRV is quite a lot better rear seats lah, better rear accommodation.
No, it's outright prettier.
Is it
Okay lah,
easier to drive?
nice bro.
CX-30
Yeah.
CX-30 has a nicer interior ambiance.
interior quality is nicer.
Yes, but
But then
interior
when you start
practicality
loading-
is better.
You start loading things in the car, the CX-30 feel very small. Yeah.
Yeah lah.
CX-30 is small.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see what else. Okay, one guy here asking some M car. Okay, come. BMW E92 M3 or BMW F22 M235i. Okay, guys, quick fire.
I would
M3,
say E92 all day long.
M3,
Then
V8.
M3 for sure. V8.
Con.
Thomas, M3 man, M3.
Oh, I'm M235i.
So Thomas has a friend who sold off his M2, but he kept his M3, V8 M3.
No, he sold it.
He sold it also.
I sold both his M
No,
car.
wait. Be honest. He sold the M2 first.
No. He was selling his M2. Okay?
Yeah.
Then in the process of the selling, suddenly
Someone
somebody
offered him.
M3.
Yeah, someone
Please,
offered him a
go.
very good price for his M3, so he might as well. But he was initially keeping the M3 one.
Mm.
So that is proof that he likes the M3 more than the M2.
Mm.
Okay, I don't like the E92 M3 because it drives like a barge sometimes. Okay. A bit
No,
more
not
sleek
sometimes.
like that.
Compared to all your cars, it is a barge.
Yeah.
But the M235i is like sharp. Like you can just like small compact. You can just
Yeah, I
drive
guess-
it on the rails, or drive like an idiot,
Yeah,
Yes.
until you get out of that phase.
Yeah, correct. So for me now, speed doesn't excite me anymore. Like every car I drive can go to 160 or 80. Like okay, so big. My Myvi at 160 or so. I'm like okay, speed.
But don't you think the F92 is not very neat? Like like it doesn't have a neat kind of handling. Like you can just put the car
Because-
and then
Because the E92 M3, almost I feel that with a bit of tweak, proper suspension setup, proper exhaust, whatever, the car is good enough, nice.
yes.
You use, whereas the F22 M25, after a while, I went track, I made this, okay, done. Now what?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, bro,
You know?
I had this car for what? For 140,000 kilometers, man. It's a really nice road car. Like,
It
Yeah,
is.
it is.
Yeah.
But is it as enchanting as a V8 sound?
no lah. Okay,
Is
lah,
it
point.
you go to M event, do you park your car up front or
Not
the
allowed,
side?
not allowed. You're not allowed to park in
Exactly.
the event.
Exactly. Maybe one of the best V8 M cars ever made by BMW is the E9X.
Yeah.
You know, the M235i, right? On the way to you heard, there's an M gathering there. Then you drive your car there. On the way there, you are bullied by A45, Audi
Yeah.
RS3s. You have to go into the middle lane. They all bully you. When you arrive at the M event, they don't let you go in.
I
Like
remember in EVO Enduro, I brought my M235i.
Yeah.
Then Bobby posted a video. Then he's like, "This is rarer than the M2." I'm like, "Yeah."
It is.
it is.
Yeah, I remember Jack Barrett was there, and then he told
Yeah.
me he needs this car because when he was racing he always get terrorized by the M235is. He hates the car.
Mm.
Yeah, because he will race his V6 Honda Accord against the M235.
I mean, it's a
what
great
a bad guy,
accomplished car.
Jack Barrett. Man,
It's a great accomplished car.
Okay, both are different car. Huh? The M235i has legit speed. It's fast. It's definitely faster than the M3, the V8 M3. It is more capable in hard driving, like that, lor. But it is a phase that you will go past, you will go through. Then after that, then the M3 is emotional. It's different. It's not as fast. You build up speed. You realize you have to build up your skills to carry more speed, to get used to using your throttle to steer, things like that, lor. Modulate your throttle, and the M3 prices are going up.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
So anyway, you go and drive both lah. See which one you enjoy lah.
Okay,
For
I
us,
take-
we are done with turbocharged engines. We're done.
I take back my I'll still stick by M235. Maybe I'm nostalgic to the car. Okay.
No, you just sold your M2. Of course. You just sold your M2 comp for a Nissan Almera.
MX5 or GR86 weekend Genting car.
MX5.
Come, quick fire.
Comfortable beats
Yeah,
comfortable beats any other handling car. I mean, you can
both are fantastic lah.
Fantastic, yeah.
Both are fantastic lah. Just that MX5 would be, but there's so many out there.
Okay, the
Let's
problem
put
is
it
this.
this
No? If I drive GR86, I feel like I'm
Yeah.
like some quarter life crisis or something like that. I feel like, you know, like imagine Thana driving GR86.
I can actually.
I know. Imagine open the window, see Thana or see Con,
can.
see Bobby.
I can. Okay. Talk about the Thomas lah. Okay, when you see me, for example, I could be driving a Satria. I could be driving an Everest. So I think I fit into a lot of characters. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Okay.
I'm multifaceted. So it's a bit different lah. But given the two, just the convertible.
But I love the way the GR86 drive. But yeah.
I think there's no argument that the GR86 is the better driver's car,
for sure.
right? But there are more ways to enjoy the MX5.
Like, I'll give you another one. After 5 years, you still look back at the MX5. After 5 years, you may not look at the GR86 anymore.
One thing between these two cars, the GR86 engine at least sounds a bit angry, right? It sounds a bit angry.
Yum.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, but I guess if I really have to choose between one of these two cars, I'll pick the MX5.
I have a question, Thomas.
The only reason why this question is even a debate is because the MX5 comes with a very ordinary engine.
The Mazda 3 engine.
No, but if you notice, MX5 like ND all, very rare you see like modified versions of it on the road. Everything is stock.
So many, bro. Tana, I kena so many away Genting, bro.
Like modified gila.
Modified gila,
white body and
ordering like reels, you know, you know. But yeah. Anyways, GR86 is a better car. But Bobby, you know the hair sound, right? I'll be honest. When you start driving, right, after what you just forget about it. You seriously forget about the whole right,
Yeah.
bro? Right?
No. No, the thing is, right? Let's not talk about GR86. Even the GT86 engine feels more like a sports car engine. You know, if only the MX5 engine has a little bit of sport tuning to it. It can be the same engine, but maybe give it a lighter flywheel. Of course, you can mod it yourself, right? You can mod it yourself.
More angry, right?
You know what it needs?
That's the purpose. They want to keep it lock stock Mazda 3 engine because it's easy to maintain and service.
You know what it needs from us? You go and Google up this thing, MX5 with a rotary engine.
Crazy. No.
Bro, the fella did that, and the car, they say this because the same chassis, same engine, everything is summer. Fantastic, bro.
OEM plus Mazda MX5.
Well, Thana, there's a 86 with a 458 engine.
See, there you go.
Americans are mad with LS
swap the way to go.
If I could find a cheap MX5 like engine gonna work, I definitely put a rotary engine inside.
You see, that's the thing. You see, LS engine. That's the thing, you know. Americans, right? When you talk about engine swapping, right? The only thing they look at is the engine bay space. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, if it can fit, there's a way to work on it. Malaysia, Malaysia, really, tak boleh.
Bro, I did some research on LS swap or whatever Hemi engine, right? You know, you can buy a Hemi engine with 1,500 horsepower. You can buy a supercharger engine out of a crate. And you can put it into whatever car you want to put in. How stupid is that? It's crazy, man. The Americans are mad. I think they're mad on these people.
You saw the post on Horizon about the new Chevrolet with the more powerful than a Bugatti, is it?
Really?
Yeah, it was on Horizon. I think posted the new Chevrolet is the Camaro is more powerful than
1,000 plus horsepower lah.
yeah, crazy,
Crazy, yeah.
crazy, yeah.
And the
Madness,
way
more powerful than a Veyron.
Hey Thana, have you ever heard these cars or the new Chevys?
No,
I was in US, right? I was in
Right,
the track, and then some people took the Chevy out. My God, the way it goes down the road, it's like thunder roaring, pow, pow, and then the Shelby GT came out on the track. My God, like you wouldn't like. I can see why people love that car.
look at that, bro.
But Thomas, Corvettes are designed to beat Ferraris on the track.
Yeah, the mid-engine.
They have
Corvette.
always done that. They have always done that.
Yeah.
Corvettes. Yeah.
Mm.
Amazing cars.
Yeah, but no, like you talk about Italian, whatever, German GT3. No, my classmate for the driving was driving a GT3. Like you cannot hear the GT3, bro. Then you see the Shelby coming from behind. Wow, wow, like what the hell is that? Like, wow.
Do you know the Americans, like, I mean, they play Corvettes and all that, right? They laugh at European engines one, you know. They laugh at them one, you know, because they're like, it's unnecessarily complicated, unnecessarily heavy, right? Compared to what they built. Because our mind, right? I learned this from an American friend that our mind automatically think that 6.2 means the engine is huge, right? And 4 liter means it's small. But we never think about the ancillaries. The whole thing, the whole system, right, is so huge. So the reason they mod LS3 engines or LS2 engines into their Miatas, right, is because those engines, the whole system, is only about 20-30 kilos more than a Mazda Miata 1.6 4-port engine.
Look at that. It's not a lot bigger. It's not a lot bigger.
See,
Yeah.
a 6-liter engine versus a 1.6 or a 2-liter Mazda engine, because they are what overhead cam or whatnot. What do they call that? Yeah. Overhead valve engines, push rods. So these engines are damn simple, very easy to fix, very easy to service, easy to maintain, and comparatively low fuel consumption in the real world.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, right, the American asked me when we were debating, why are you all so obsessed with the displacement inside the block? To us, it's about how much power it puts out, how much fuel it consumes, and how much it weighs. That's it. What do you do? Let's say the whole system is 250 kg or 300 kg, right? What do you do with that? If you have a very small displacement engine, and then you add a lot of cooling stuff, you add turbochargers, you add superchargers, at the end, the whole system is way heavier, way more complicated than what you could have done with a very simple 5-liter, they call it a small block, 6-liter small block. Then you solve all your problems with displacement. So it makes sense. But of course, for us, our road tax calculated by displacement, which is wrong. Anyway, that's the logic.
I remember pumping so little fuel. I think I did like 1,000 miles, US miles. And it didn't, the fuel actually surprised me how little fuel I consume with my V8, the Camaro.
The Camaro, right?
Yeah. It's, of course, the Camaro, the one I drove was a road-going car. But the instructors there, they told me that, I always have this impression that, American cars cannot corner, right? They say the Shelby GT drives extremely well. They say it's a really good car on track. And they say what they like about this car's racing, the engine is easy to rebuild. When most racing cars, they rebuild the engine again and again, right? They say the engines are easy to rebuild. It's not difficult to rebuild the engine. They say Porsche, all these you say review the review or headache.
They know their shit really.
Of course their supply chain is easier there but I'm surprised. Like seeing how the Shelby flying down the track, I was like, the speed is flying. You feel like what the heck is a front engine car? Yeah.
And their engines are reliable. Their VAs are reliable.
Yeah,
But I
because
guess do you
mechanically
think,
simple.
but do you think that a lot of what they design is based on the roads they have? The more
Yeah.
straight roads there compared to what they have probably in maybe.
But you know what?
No lah, no lah.
Okay.
The Americans, right? Almost every town has a racetrack.
Mm.
The biggest car guys are the Americans. It's not the Europeans. It's the Americans. You have people, right, who's a father who has a family, who supports the whole family, and his professional career is racing school buses. Racing a school bus, as a career. Racing lawnmowers, racing buggies, racing anything. I mean,
Correct.
if you know their car scene, right, it's incomparable, and nowhere can there are no that
Yeah.
no country is as car guy as them lah. Cannot
Maybe
fight.
I saw
race it.
I saw a video. This lady was talking. Oh, I'm a dentist. I'm a dentist, and I like to drag cars. And every weekend I spend $30,000 for one drag event.
Yeah, it's crazy.
30,000.
They are the biggest car guys.
The NASCAR
Yeah.
scene is amazing.
Yeah.
Anyways,
That's-
like one of my dreams is one of the after I done my mini, which is done this month. One thing I want to do is like next year or year after, is to buy my dad's the original, the first Discovery, the Ngap Si Cheng the Discovery.
Oh,
But LS swap that car.
LSO.
LS swap that car. Ask
Well,
Bufori.
yeah.
Well, put it this way, Bobby, which means that we can look forward to buying a LS swap pickup truck, which is pickup, which is not bad,
Thomas.
Right? Hey, imagine this car. Imagine the Discovery. Imagine the first Discovery flying around with a LS swap engine.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind.
right.
Because for me is because it's I have a lot of fond memories in this car lah. I grew up in this car. Yeah. Anyway,
Oh my God. Thomas.
what?
Never
Bro.
end your.
This is the car I grew up with, bro. My dad would drive this in Sepama.
What other car your dad had? Yeah, maybe we can
Huh?
pick a different car. What other cars?
He had a Safari,
Okay.
Nissan Safari. And then he had a
Bro, LS swap the old Merc that your grandfather had.
the W126.
That one legend, bro.
The chassis will twist itself, bro. Yeah. Anyway,
Good.
Oh, excellent, man, Dylan. I've driven
can find
quite,
one,
quite a few. I've driven 3 of them. Oh, amazing.
Coupe
Amazing.
or whether it's coupe or cabrio, it's good.
bro, I almost when I was in MCO, when I want to sell my my C43 for something more, interesting. Before I bought the E30, I almost got my hands on the 330i, the E46.
Then what happened?
Huh? I was too late. I asked too many questions, sold already.
The interior will break. Don't be too concerned about the interior. Just have to fix it. You cannot find a proper interior E46. Just the way it is. Just focus on the engine, long shaft, and just buy it.
Okay, L1, it sounds like you already won the M2. Your heart, right? Won my heart with handling and just go for the M2, okay?
Done.
Right,
End of
just-
story.
Don't think about like, oh, I don't have a S35 engine. Everyone has an S35 engine. Bro, I as an M2 com owner, I don't like how the S55 behaves in Genting. It's always like either it's too high rev or too low rev. Like I cannot decide which gear to go to. It is too the burst of torque is too much in Genting. Yeah, on track is okay, but yeah. So please go for the OG M2. It's the better engine. Okay, for toge and road driving.
Oh man, whoa.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, BYD Dolphin, Mazda 2. Come guys.
Okay, lor, it's not a bad choice, lor.
Good.
Build your dream. Build your dream.
Go for it.
It's way better than Mazda 2. Mazda 2.
Yeah. It's a great car replacing a not great car.
Last time I was getting off of my friend's Mazda 2, and then I tried to compare it to the Honda City. And I feel like the Mazda 2 is like so cramped. I want to go back to my Honda City.
No, the Mazda 2, when it was new, was a pretty decent 80,000 ringgit car. But the car is I would say overstayed its welcome.
That was 2008, bro.
No, Sky Active generation war.
Yes.
2012, 13, 14, the new one.
No,
the
no.
new one.
Sky Active one, 2009, 2010.
Oh, Sky Active one is newer. Sky Active one should be, I think, 13 or 14, right?
No lah.
Yeah,
No,
that's
bro.
us.
At first,
Yeah.
it was the round one. The green color came with that car. Remember, there's one lime green one.
That one was in 2008.
That's
Yeah.
2008.
That one 2008.
Then they're still doing port injection ma. Then they went to direct injection Sky Active ma. Right?
Yeah.
This one the ugly looking front one. Okay, then we go to the next one. Chiang. Next gen.
14.
14.
Oh, 10 years already.
This one. But when I
Yeah.
had my Honda City, which is the 2006 Honda City, then I go in this one, I'm like, what the heck? Like the rear seats is completely useless.
It's cramped.
Con. That time we were surprised by the interior build quality
Yes.
because cars of this segment never had any soft touch surface.
Yes.
And this one has a leather clad inlay on the dash.
Correct. So at that time, when it was new, it was what? Below 90K. At that time, okay. For 90K, you get this kind of quality, it's good. But now it's brand new, it's 100K way.
And at that time, an integrated infotainment system is
Yes.
something Japanese cars don't have.
Yes.
Yeah. So it was so far ahead of the competition back then. It's almost premium.
Yes.
It's like a Lexus in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
No more. But it's a Honda City or Honda Jazz right now. Smaller than a Honda. It's B segment now.
It's B segment lah, but it's smaller.
Yeah.
The City and Jazz interior one. Sure.
Yeah. That's true. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Budget 200K daily car. I guess it's they are quite different cars. It depends on what you want. Right? The 330i will definitely 330i definitely will be 330i definitely will be something that is like more towards the driver, right? Lexus, comfortable. But between the Lexus and 530i, which one would you get?
530i.
Right?
Yeah. I mean,
it's Lexus is great, fantastic,
reliable.
But BM also reliable. BM also has got good resale value.
And
More
well,
space.
Lexus,
But Lexus,
No, I mean, as comfortable as it is, as reliable as it is, in terms of reliability, it's not Lexus level lah. But it's not a troublesome car lah, 5 Series.
yeah.
It's no longer troublesome lah.
Especially this generation.
Is the S250 this gen using that stupid, you have to choose you control the thing and then it's like
Trackpad, yes, correct.
Oh my god, I hate that.
You see,
It's the worst.
for a daily package, all inclusive, how to use it.
5 Series lah, 5 Series lah. Get the 5 Series
I
lah.
would get the
I
Lexus.
don't know what the Japanese are thinking when they make that stupid thing. I hate it.
Yeah. You know what they should do? I think every manufacturer who cannot design one, just put a screen, make it Android, call it a day. Google CarPlay, finish it. Don't do anything else.
Yeah.
Simple. Don't bother. You don't bother with anything else. On, volume, next track, finish.
But also integrate the other car information into it.
Yeah. I mean, you can put that, or you do what they do in Subaru. I mean, make it separate.
Yeah. Okay. Quick one. Porsche Taycan, please get a local car, because when there's an issue, okay, your recon shops might not able to help you, or the normal workshop can't help you. Yeah. So please get it from pre-owned Porsche. They have very good prices, very competitive prices there as well.
Buy official.
Yeah.
EVs, buy official. Okay? Just buy from Porsche official pre-owned. Okay? If not,
I'm so surprised. Like people even today buy Teslas, Recon. Like, wow, daring.
well,
Okay, Bobby Young, DB11, stopping Continental GT.
Cantik.
yeah, it's a damn good buy. It's cheap
Probably
for
more
what it is.
reliable than the Continental GT.
Yeah, and it will. Now we are talking about racing to the bottom on that basis. It will have a way better resale value than Continental GT.
Okay,
So
V12, how does it drive like? I never driven the V12 before.
okay lah,
It's better
fast
than
or like a GT or
but would you pick the V8 over the V12?
definitely. I'll pick the V8 over the V12
Does it
because
sound better, the V12?
the V12 can be made to sound way better, but not stop. So there's you can change the exhaust so that the V12 sound is more prominent. The V8 on the other hand is straight up Mercedes sound. So of course Aston do some tweaking, but
Yeah.
that's about it. And if you're buying, whether you're buying the V12 or the V8, DB11 for this price is okay lah. Can go ahead lah. But you try and nego with the dealer lor, because not many people are looking for DB11, and I think the DB11 is a very, very underrated car. If you look at all the details, the way the bonnet opens up, the way it swings to the front, the single clamshell, the C pillars that has the air traveling into the C pillar and then going through the hollow carbon fiber boot lid, coming out from behind, invisible spoiler, all these are amazing stuffs, and the tail, the rear end is so beautiful. So I think for below 700k is a good buy, but try and nego, press your prices because not many people are looking for it. So go ahead. It's a beautiful car. You would have known that the rubbish infotainment system is from a Mercedes, so it still do what it does. All right. Personally, I just don't like Aston going to a digital speedo for no reason other than it's digital. All right. They could have put an analog speedo there because the digital does nothing. It's there perpetually. So and yeah, go enjoy it. Right. All right. Comfortable car.
Nice. And it looks, I don't know, for me, it looks more handsome.
Before I pick this
Oh,
one,
it's
hey
more
guys,
handsome than the Continental, of course.
want to convey my gratitude from D Chan for buying the used Volvo XC90 over the Mazda CX-1 diesel.
Yeah, thank you. And don't get the diesel. Yeah. Okay, quick one over here. Quick fire. I will go for the M2, right? Versus the M4. Okay. Anyone you want to give your input in this?
I don't like both.
I don't like the look of both, but the M4 has got better interior.
Yeah, but at this price, no brainer. Go ahead. Okay, I cannot say I don't like both. Both are not for me at this juncture. But for 200k, come on. Just remember, a Mazda 3 is 170 plus k now. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You enjoy it. You will, and it's the best 200k spend now. It's just, yeah.
Okay.
This is
Mark 3 Alpha 159. Both also
troublesome.
Focus is nicer to drive. Focus is legendary lah. But
the Mark 3
regardless, regardless, Ford will always trump whatever in its segment when it comes to handling. But
the 2.0
you give up style, you give up a lot of things. This guy, the rear seats are unusable, and it's just the only redeeming thing about this car is when things work, it handles really, really well.
Yep.
Suspension is magic. And other than that, you have
Yeah.
you have a
horrible gearbox. You got a horrible
I-
gearbox.
but then
I have
Alfa
the
one, yeah.
I have the Mark Focus diesel, and I had the Fiesta before. Handling is nice, you know.
Amazing
Alfa,
handling.
yeah, Alpha is like I'm still looking for the one Alpha where everything clicks and works well, but you're in the pursuit of finding that old Alpha.
Yeah.
Not easy to find, but Focus.
The
you can easily do
159 handles well. It has
Yeah.
a decent engine,
Yeah.
and then you know the Celeste gearbox. But I mean, just look at this picture of the Ford Focus,
Mm.
and then you standing next to it, and then there's the Alfa Romeo of you standing next to it. It's so different. It is so different.
Yeah.
You know, the Ford Focus is not a bad car, but it's not a bad car, lor.
Mm.
The 1.5, I don't know how to say it. How both are
One is infinitely, to me, like
Hey.
more reliable, easy to get parts. You can
Yeah.
do up and make to a point is very deliverable. The Alpha, I can't say the same.
Okay, let's read the question. Which one nicer to drive? Just answer like that. Okay.
Focus.
Focus. Okay. Done. The
That's it.
159. Okay. Done.
The 159 is not far behind. It's not far behind, but it's not as talented as the Focus. Nowhere near. And I love the Focus 1.7. No, 2 liter
1.7?
NA.
Yeah.
2 liter NA with 170 horsepower. Oh, I love that drivetrain pairing, and that one is just fantastic. That Ford Focus, before they turbocharge it, DCT with the NA, and then after that they put torque converter with a turbo, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1.5
The
turbo.
previous combination is fantastic.
That one is the NA with the dual clutch.
DCT, yeah, but the dual clutch brakes are. And then the turbo is not that nice to drive. It's not that nice to drive.
Power is very unpredictable. You can't predict when
Yeah.
it goes out.
Yeah.
You know, I remember seeing a modded 2.0, this one. I was driving M235i, we're going through Uluyam, and the bugger is flying down Uluyam with that one.
Mm.
Yeah, with
But-
this one.
But your Alfa Romeo will forever be around 30K. Your Ford will depreciate.
Your Ford
Until-
will expect people to buy your car, okay? Whereas the
Yeah.
Alfa people will line up to buy your car.
Yeah. You will always find buyer with the 159, and you will always find parts with your Ford Focus. Expensive though.
Yeah. Okay, Thana.
Okay.
E36 318i manual, 10K, okay or not?
I wouldn't buy hard
Condition.
I mean, bring the car to Thana for a
Yeah,
check.
correct.
Okay.
Correct.
I know Thana just now wanted to judge the car based on the price,
Yeah.
but just
But you
bring the
never
car
know.
to Thana
Correct,
for a
yeah.
check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Just
think
let him
you
check.
can buy a 30K lemon and you can buy a 10K lemon, right?
I mean,
Then
this,
Yeah.
this
the price doesn't tell you anything. Yeah.
This is how it is. This is my principle of E36 line in a nutshell. If I truly want a manual, I will buy an automatic and convert it because every manual I've seen has been raped and plundered, you know. But then again, there are some nice ones. People look after. You never know. So come on over, we check for you. And
Can I assume when it's 10K, it's definitely a swap manual?
yes, definitely swap manual.
Because if original paper is manual, it will not be this value. It will be higher, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
maybe his uncle sell to him good price, man. We don't know.
Exactly. 10K is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
Singaporeans can only dream, right? For Singaporeans to buy an E36 now,
Mm.
oh shit.
I'll give
Sorry,
you the
how do I
I'll give
mute
the
my-
breakdown. So 318 manual, the gearbox you can sell for let's say 5K. Let's say if you scrap out, the body is worth 2 to 3K, engine worth 1K. So even in parts, it's worth 10K already. So yeah.
Yeah. But I would say regarding cars this age, It's really just the one word is condition. The price doesn't tell you anything.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what caught me, Thomas?
Hmm?
The word first car it caught me.
No, first
Because-
weekend car.
Oh,
First
first,
weekend
okay. Then it's fine. First weekend car is fine. First car no lah. First weekend car is
First
fine.
car, forget about it. I'll probably ask him to go buy a Myvi or
First
something.
weekend car is fine. You drive it, car break down, park it, have a coffee, and just chill out.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, let's have some fun with this. Okay, can I recommend a used SUV at 50K? Small family daily use, wife wants something won't give much hassle and won't be outdated.
Sorrento, Santa Fe.
I haven't said anything.
No, I agree because you said for family daily use, wife want trouble. The diesel is probably one of the most reliable platforms out there by the Koreans, and it's a daily use car, fantastic. Not much power and all that, but it's fantastic for daily use. If you go and meet any Santa Fe or Sorrento owners, diesel owners, all of them, I'm talking all of them will swear by it. It's one of the most reliable. Again, nothing charming about it, nothing like solely like wow, this is so much. But it's just a fantastic, reliable vehicle. You know?
It's your reliable, but after a certain age, you may have to top overhaul. It's not difficult.
Yeah.
It's not
Bro,
just
for
don't
wife, for the wife.
Yeah, don't trouble. It looks good, Bobby. Not outdated. Something cheap, let's say 50K.
Okay, Thana. Now I'm going to be the other opposite. Would you recommend the Everest?
No, because the Everest
For the wife, ma.
The Everest is bigger. The Everest is bigger.
It's running on a leather chassis, less comfortable,
yes,
right?
correct. If they want, I would say get like what Chiang has, Escape. And Escape probably is better because it's much more easy to drive if they wanted that kind of car. But then again, parts and all that will be an issue. But the Escape is better, smaller daily SUV.
Yeah. I would recommend the Santa Fe because it's
same here. I'll recommend the Santa Fe.
Nothing. It's just a very simple, straightforward car. Yeah.
Can I ask you guys something? So when he mentioned for the wife SUV, do you think the wife wants a proper full-size SUV or just something that is higher, taller riding? I believe it is just something that is taller riding.
Then
I don't think she.
I think most. Sorry, I want to get a shot here. Most women when they get in the car is dirty. They throw everything in the car, the shoe lah, whatever they throw.
No, woman wants something a little bit more stylish.
So
right?
what would you recommend for 50K?
But this looks dated, Bobby, isn't it?
Huh?
Then what would be a car for this range?
What's this?
Harrier.
Oh, Harrier.
Look at the price. For woman, 62K. Harrier, Toyota.
But the Santa Fe and Sorrento will go on forever, Bobby.
The Santa Fe next to a Toyota Harrier is like.
But the budget is much less. It's what 40K now?
50.
No, I mean the
50. He said budget 50K.
But the Santa Fe is much cheaper lah. Yeah. I mean, I can see it. 50K.
Women want something more stylish one. For them, style is style first, not a.
Bro, NX cannot be the price, bro. NX is the cheapest NX 2014.
No way, NX lah. No way. NX is not that price. Impossible.
I mean, I can see Bobby's point, right?
Right.
A better looking car.
Yeah.
I can see his point, but
I agree. It looks good.
my mom drives the Sorrento. My sister drives the Sorrento, no problem.
The Sorrento doesn't look too dated.
Your sister stolen your mom's XC40 now.
Before the existence of the Volvo, they drive the Sorrento and the Santa Fe.
Of course, they got nothing to drive, ma.
Go. But Estima, no one drive one.
Explain why they don't want to drive the Estima. Because it's not as stylish as an SUV, ma.
Bro,
really,
if you ever see how my
image is everything.
If you ever see how that's it doesn't look stylish because it's full of mud and full of dirt. and inside the car you have fruits and fertilizer. And
What? How old of a Harrier must we go to get 50K?
actually,
How,
I get a
how
point.
far will you go to defend Sorrento?
I won't. No. I totally agree. The Harrier looks better.
Yeah, go
Agree.
for the Harrier.
Exactly,
If you go for the
exactly.
Harrier, yeah. And I think the
Yeah.
Harrier, yeah, it won't go down to 30K kind of price lah. Yeah.
Exactly, and it's at the end of the day, it's still a Harrier. It's not too big for women. Okay, that is very stylish.
But he don't hassle.
But if
No
when
hassle.
you want no hassle, then even the car itself is not confident.
Okay, all right. So Casey, you got the answer.
Yeah.
If you can stretch, go for Toyota Harrier. If you cannot stretch, then get the Santa Fe and join our club. Okay.
Yeah, if you
Our
can
number is
accept,
1990
if
LCI.
you can accept a little bit of hassle, then 50K can get you a Countryman, the first generation Countryman, which a lot of women love, but it's not hassle free.
No, and
Okay.
the ride is not nice too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to answer this. E90 LCX cylinder. Today I did my inspection. My car is sold. Tomorrow I won't have my car anymore. It's been my most reliable car in the fleet. My E90 LCX cylinder. Provided you maintain the car well, diesel valve, all that stuff. But yeah, it's very reliable in my opinion.
Nice.
Simple
Okay.
car.
This guy asked 2 times already. Let's just help him out. Right? He asked 3 times, I think. Lotus Eletre S wheel, Lotus Dynamic Handling Pack, which is the rear-wheel drive, rear-wheel steering, between 22-inch, 23-inch rim, which one better choice, good to drive. Bro, 22, 23, I don't think the difference is significant. Buy the rims you like, okay? Right? What do you think?
Thinking about the cost. I'm like, wow.
I think for him it's not a big deal.
Yeah, correct. It's Eletre.
The dynamic
Correct.
handling pack is a real wheel steel. He really got it. Okay, which is fantastic. Probably the one we've driven has the real wheel steel, right?
So now what is he asking?
Rim
Just
choice.
22-inch, 23-inch rim, right? So he asked a few times, so we just help him. I just tell him
Good.
doesn't matter, right? Get what the one you like, right?
I remember hearing on, I think, Kawa or whatever, he was talking about the fact that the bigger rim was a bit uncomfortable. So I think if you can, it depends where you live, I guess, If you live in Kepong, then don't, you know.
Actually, 22 is already very big. No point go 23.
Very big.
Right? And your car is what, 2.7?
2.7 tons.
Heavy as hell.
So just go with the 22 lor. If you get the proper brakes, if you get the proper, this car, I love this car. So nice. So nice.
A brilliant car, isn't it? The way it drives, right? It trumps the Porsche Cayman Turbo, right? Yeah. Trumps. It's not even better. It just trumps it, right? Yeah.
The
You do a lot,
DBX,
but the weight is just so low to the ground.
What Bobby said? DBX better.
DBX 707 beats it, but it's double the price. Yeah.
Because of tax or because of the base price?
No, base price. I mean because
Base
of the
price.
tax. Because of tax.
Tax lah.
Yeah. But anyway, Zul, you already gotten the important part, which is the rear wheel steer, right? So I think it's negligible difference, right? Whichever you get. But personal preference, I get the fatter tire, the fatter the better. Yeah.
Yeah. The fatter the better the tires.
Yep.
This guy asked a couple of times about the X5 40E. Sorry.
Where is it?
See my eyes open up.
Okay. My only recommendation is that the 40E is known to have issues. Okay, I'll stop there.
Okay. No, when Dave,
if you really want to get,
you know, Dave from Consign Cars, when he received the car, the first thing asked, Thomas, I got very good SUV for you. I say, which car? He said, BMW X5. Don't tell me anymore.
No, the hybrid of the 40E is a bit of an issue. 45E is fantastic. 40E, there are known issues on the earlier model. 219 is not an issue. I think the earlier spec ones had some concerns. But if you really want to buy from Premium Selection, They give you
There's so
warranty.
many more choices. You can get a 35i for 100k, right? There's no reason to get the E, right? You can get a 35i, right? An SUV, you can pay SUV. The road tax is cheaper, right?
Yeah.
You get
You know what's the
solid-
issue? You know what's the issue with this car actually? I think the issue is the engine pairing, because the 40e came with N20 engine, correct? The 3 Series and the 5 Series came with the B40 engine. Somehow on that platform, 3 Series and 5 Series are less issue, but on the 40e, quite a concern.
Of course, they would have had newer components, improved components. A lot of people don't realize improvements happen along the way. One, not just that they launch the car, then they stop doing on it. Improvements keep happening. One. So when they realize that there are issues, and then they work with their suppliers and all that. So for 2019, if you really want a bargain SUV where it has depreciated at least 200k, is the XC90 is known to be way more reliable than the X540E, and it's way more comfortable, way better built interior. Everything is just better. It just beats this car hands down. So if you're ready to live with a hybrid and potential hybrid niggles that can happen, then you go with a X5. But XC90, but XC90 is a lot more expensive.
Cheaper.
You know,
Yeah.
and at least 10, 20k more expensive to buy. But it's yeah.
Well, I guess his budget is around this, right? Chiang, let me just share my screen, right? If his budget is around that, right? Why not? Why can I share one? Chiang, this, right?
He won 2019. What year is this?
Oh, this I know it's older, right? But disregard the age, right? You will probably have less problem with this car than the 2019, the newer version.
This is the N55, is it?
F55. Look at that. All right. You probably have less problem in this X5, right? Than the and probably I would. If this is your budget, I will go for this.
Drivetrain wise, I'm surprised how my X5, the older one, first gen, is immaculate. It's fantastic. So
Yeah. But you know, most people are scared when they see a car that is near 10 years. You know, they're scared. So
you must get a big engine. That's all.
and you know, BMW and German cars, when it comes to the 10th year mark, a lot of things will go. That one cannot avoid one. Right. And some people are scared of that. So no choice.
But the things going, is it scarier than a hybrid engine from the X5?
You know what's the problem with hybrid, Thomas?
I think I'm less afraid of the things going on the N55 3 liter than the hybrid.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I know.
Yeah. Look why. See,
okay, fine. Yeah.
The AC/DC inverter on eBay user BMW is about 2k of money. That's all. Only 2k. However, if you bring it here to code in Malaysia, people can't do it. Or got issues. The experience is not there because it's not as open as Audi. So there's a problem over here in Malaysia for BMW hybrids. It's not really there,
Okay.
Okay. 150k. MX5 now, change to E-Class later when price come down. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, MX5 will hold its value. MX5 will hold its value. So go ahead.
Okay, come. What's next? Mini Cooper F55, 2017, pre-LCI, right? 99k for 99k mileage. Or get the LCI for a lot more money at 65k. Right? The LCI is a DCT, blah, 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 so on and so forth.
DCT, yeah.
It's a dual clutch, after the facelift, they used the 7-speed dual clutch.
Before CVT, is it?
No, before this is the 6-speed ISIN. Yeah. The big knob one, the not that long one.
Yeah. Then get the pre-facelift lor.
I mean, the DCT isn't the most dynamic DCT also, right?
Yeah.
It does have better ratios than the top motor. That is prevalent. But I will save the money lah. I will save the money. Yeah. Okay, right? Because you buy the 130K, you're looking at a horizon of another 50K depreciation in the next 3 years.
Yeah.
At 2017, how much lower can it go? I don't know. 70K, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a slouch either, you know. It's not the both also not very. I mean, it's sportier, but it's not like wow, you know. It's like a revelation kind of thing, you know. Yeah. Okay, Bobby. XC90 swap air suspension for coil. What is your opinion?
Swap it.
Done.
Swap it. But it's not as comfortable lah. It will no longer be as comfortable lah. So you swap it when it fail lor, right?
Okay, Thana. Fiesta EcoBoost. Spend 7K repair gearbox.
Yes,
What
right.
timing belt is now the next bomb? Should I get the MG M4 next?
I haven't driven the MG4, so I can't comment.
But I hear Fiesta EcoBoost repair gearbox. I'm like,
But this is the thing, yeah, I got my Fiesta with an issue with the gearbox. I did servicing, I took out the valve body, I did some stuff to it, and then it was fine. So I think people are just swapping out the gearboxes and not repairing it. So I think so from what I see, it's an issue with Tanya can do like that. I think the issue with Malaysia is that certain brands they just say they are not available, just cut gearbox. So the price is like 7K, 6K, you know. Yeah, so but MG4, I don't know. Have you driven one?
bro, do you remember, guys? At the Ford Fiesta EcoBoost 1.0 liter was voted best engine of the year, 6th year in a row.
Yeah, it was good.
Right?
I had one.
Like, we engine of the year, remember?
Bro, I had one, bro. My wife loved it. It was so nice. It was so good.
Really?
I can hardly imagine an EV handle as good as a Fiesta lah, or a Chinese car handle as good as a Fiesta lah. Right? I don't think so lah. Even though I haven't driven it.
Yeah, but the MG
I don't know, man. Remains to be seen. So
Champion, 7K spent on the Fiesta.
Aslan, what is your budget? And try and look wider. There are more things to look at, probably. You know, MG4. How much is an MG4, Chiang?
104K. 104K cheapest.
Ouch.
You know the funniest.
100. Yeah.
You say first. Yeah.
No. I'm trying to find 100K. Can buy what?
So while you're searching for 100K, the funniest thing is that when I arrived in India and Bangalore for my trip, and I asked the airport to pick me up, the hotel to pick me up from the airport, you know what car they sent me? They sent me an MG4 to pick me up. One of the weirdest experience, because the rear seat is very small. I mean, normally I expect a 5 Series, you know, or maybe a A6 or something, right? They sent me an MG4. Weirdest thing. But nevertheless, it's quite comfortable until you start hitting the potholes.
That means it's not lah.
Yeah.
But said that, Thomas,
it's a novelty, like being driven in EV. It's the way that the car moves out. I mean, it immediately feels more expensive than the Innova.
Yeah. But don't you agree with Thomas that, I know you agree, but very few EVs have the handling done right or comfortable.
Lotus Eletre.
There are, but few. But it's like not all of them.
Teslas are good too, man. Teslas handle well, man.
S-Class 73 is good. And i7 is good.
Bro, have you driven a Tesla, bro?
Tesla's good. Yes, Tesla's good.
Tesla's good, man. And it's incredible.
I agree.
A45.
So Aslan, if you want speed and handling, since both cars have type rear seats anyway, right? Why don't you get yourself an A45 for 100K, Of course, you have to service and maintain it first round, but remember this, it will hold your value, unlike your Fiesta or your MG4. Okay, and I think you will have a great time behind this car, and go ahead, go ahead. I'm sure a Mercedes, given that you come from Ford, you can afford to maintain a Mercedes. Okay,
Like
you
that,
can
like
definitely
that.
afford one.
And if
You
you
can
can,
afford.
if you can take the right quality of a Ford Fiesta, then the A45 also okay.
Yeah, fuck you lah, Chiak. Fuck off, fuck off.
Hey bro, what a big jump, right? From a 1.0 Ford Fiesta, right, to an angry, snarly 2.0 from
Because
AMG,
he's
right?
ready to spend 100K, ma. So I find something that is around 100K for him. And A45 way.
The engine is like it's crazy way, right?
Yeah,
Lana, can you imagine
yeah.
your whole life, right? You drive the 1.0 EcoBoost. I never driven one, but you know, and then suddenly you change your car. It's the same red color car, but now the car got 400 horsepower.
And,
Personally, A45 is a car that I would love to try my friend's car, but I myself want to own one.
yeah, I mean, it's not for us, ma, for what
No,
we own or for what we have now,
not
but
even that.
for him.
It's
No, what I'm saying is for Aslan, he's
Yes,
coming from a Ford Fiesta.
yes.
Even an A class is more spacious.
Hey,
I would look at a C class. Honestly, the A45 is very advanced. The cars,
hey,
electronics, and systems and stuff.
and I'll tell you one thing, Tana. The dual clutch of the AMG is more reliable than the Ford one.
And another thing, Aslan, another thing, right? I know the one I show you is 100K. There are many out there that are listed for 130 plus, 130 plus. I tell you, you just spend your time to go look at them. Don't bother that they are trying to sell 130K. Then you look through, you go and test drive, test at least 10, 20, 30, and then slowly remember, mark down your notes, take photo, which one has the best interior, best condition, get them checked, and then you tell the guy, okay, I'm serious now, I'm offering you 108K. I know you are trying to sell 130, everybody is trying to sell 130 as well, but this is what I'm willing to. If you want to sell 130, you wait lor. Because I searched on car list, right? There are 758 A45 for sale.
No, where got so much?
Jeez,
All
so
right.
many cars.
No
So
way, no way, no
no, I
way.
searched A45. It includes the new one. It includes the new one. It's just the total listings out there. There
Are
are
you
700
serious?
plus, and sometimes dealer will duplicate posting. But regardless, there are so many out there. It's a buyer's market. It's not a
Even if
seller's
it's a
market.
double listing, right? 400 lah. Let's assume got 400. That's a lot way.
A lot. They sold shitloads of it, including the recon dealers. Everything is everywhere.
Shit.
That's why the prices came down. Okay, so I would recommend an A45 law, to be
I
honest.
agree. I agree. Is
Uh,
you are buying the top of the end best AMG 2.0 liter at that gen, right?
yeah, better than buying some MG4 or what. Yeah,
Yeah.
5 years later you will thank us when you see your resale value holding strong there.
Okay. Come. Mel asked a few times. I think it was to Bobby.
Yeah.
F54 Victoria say he saw your review. Okay. All right. So what do you think?
Just now the first time he posted this, right, he mentioned that he saw one that is 60K. This car, right, I tell you, you walk up to the dealer trying to sell 49, right? You walk up to the dealer, you open your price 30. Just press the price down because they cannot sell this car.
Take your checkbook
It's a
there.
decent car, it's comfortable, it's spacious. You know, most BMW owners won't look at this car. They don't see it as a BMW, but it's a European Honda Jazz. Okay. So if you really want a BMW, this is
Guys,
spacious and practical. Lor.
yeah. I want to give an additional tip for you guys. Sometimes
Mhm.
dealers are willing to go and talk to the bosses with their prices, right?
Yeah.
But you don't go and just like, hey, you take your checkbook, you seriously, if you feel the car is worth the price, you don't just say your word, you back it up with writing up a check. Whether it's a 10% down payment or 30K cash, you write it down and you tell them you go talk to your boss. They will take you seriously. The problem is that a lot of people come and they go and throw prices, then they're lazy to ask the boss. But if you see what you want, the biggest tip I can tell you is you solve that problem. You show you're a genuine buyer, they will genuinely ask the boss.
Yeah, you say if you agree now, I will buy at this price. Like when I bought my 6 Series convertible, I went there to look at a 3 Series GT. Then I saw the 3 Series GT. I don't like the spec, and then the dealer say, "Hey, I have a 6 Series." Then I'm like, "No, I'm here to buy a 4-door car with a boot that can put a pram for my wife. I'm not here to buy a 13 car." And then the guy is like, "Hey, really, this is so nice. This is so nice. You know, market price is 500K. I told the Dato I would try 450. The Dato even say 350 he will let go." Then I was like, 350 is out of my budget. My budget max 250. That's it. Then I jokingly tell him, if you call the Dato now, you offer 250. If he say okay, I'll buy straight. Which I'm just joking because that's my budget. And then he really called the Dato. The Dato said, okay. And then he turned around and said, okay. And then I was like, then I look at my wife. Then my wife said, I don't want a 13 car. I want a car with 4 doors that can pick the kids with the pram and all that. Then my answer to my wife is, I promised him already. Then I got my 6 Series. That's how I got my 6 Series. Yeah.
Bro,
when the market price that time was 500.
Yeah, and imagine if today the market price now for a convertible is 150, for example. Let's say, right? It's like 10K a year depreciation, right?
Yeah. It's a no-brainer.
We bought what, 2015, right? 14.
I bought it in early 2015 and it is a late 2012 car. Or late 2011 car.
Free facelift lah, even. Free facelift.
Yeah.
Walao, brother, look at that.
So when I got it that time, it was only a 3-year-old car.
Oh shit! Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It's a 3-year-old car with 18,000 km.
And your repayment is probably what, 2005, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. And then last year someone offered me 220 for my car. I don't want to sell.
I mean, you could have gotten a 528i, right?
Yeah. And no. You know what? No. The thing is, right? Now every time I see a 3 Series GT, okay, at resale value of like what, 50,000, then I'm like, oh. Yeah. So that's how I suddenly end up with a 13 car. And I was so scared at the time. I'm thinking, can I afford to maintain a car that was originally 860,000 ringgit? Can I afford the maintenance? You know? But my baseline defense is, I promised that guy already. So I buy it. And then another thing is that I did not know that 2-door cars I have to pay 30% down payment. I thought the down payment would be 25,000. Mana Tao, I have to fork out almost 80,000. And I literally emptied my bank account. I emptied my bank. You know, I emptied it. I'm left with like what, 10K or something, 10 or 15K to buy a 6 Series to pretend to be a Dato.
That is baller, man.
Accidentally. And then that time, right, I tell you, Thomas, that time was epic, you know. I emptied my bank account because I renovated my house. I just spent that time I spent 250,000 I sold my company, right? All in, I got about 800K at the end. So I spent 250 on my renovation for my old house. Then after that, after staying 1 year, we want another kid lah. Should buy another house. 200K on down payment for my current house. And then that is add up like what, 400 already. Then I spent 300K on the renovation. Then I'm left with 100K in my bank. And then I go and I wanted, because I sold the Mini, right? Then I bought the 6 Series, fork out 80K down payment. I'm left with like what, 10, 15, 20 lah, about there lah, 10, 15, 20 lah. And then, right, I'm out of car list. I got no job. I have no job. Then my wife got pregnant. Then I have a new house to pay. And then I have a darting car. And then I just started my company. That year was epic. It's like, what the heck? Yeah. I just came out from car list at the time. Epic shit.
How was it the first day you drove the car?
Smiling, lor. When the roof came down, I look at the sky, and that feeling is just it's just surreal, because I never imagined myself to be in a car that is of the category of cars like Panamera, Mercedes SL, you know. Never had I imagined, you know, me like that. So it was so surreal. And yeah.
That was a breakthrough moment for you.
What a beautiful
yeah, lor. But it turns out the car is damn easy to maintain. It's low fuel consumption. It doesn't give me any problem. And even my friend from BMW, wow, convertible, good luck with the roof. Little rain, it leaks. It never leaked until now. It's a 14-year-old car now by now. 13 or 14-year-old car by now. Never. Touch wood. So I'm happy with that. So sometimes, don't be afraid, guys. Don't be afraid. Pursue something you never pursued before. Yeah.
Like Thana got his V8.
Thana is different level. Thana pursues the problem.
But I must say, Bobby, talking about that, I only got the Audi because of Bobby.
Oh yo.
Even back to the Audi days, because I knew cars. If you all don't know, before I met Bobby, I know Bobby. I see his video. Then I thinking about cars, the Audi and all that. It's like, how hard can it be? Jump into it. How hard can it be? Screw it, like, you know, Audi. Then when I first drove the Boxster top down, I was like, is it true? Do I really own a Porsche? Do I really own a convertible? I could not believe that little old me, my father, my upbringing, that I could ever in my lifetime have driven this car. Wow, mine F lah, mine F. Today, I see cars like, screw it lah. Okay, Ferrari can afford. Can afford. Not an issue. Without question, do I want or not? You know. So that mental barrier breakthrough, I think for me is very important.
Yes, right.
So it doesn't matter about the price point. Doesn't matter whatever it is. You could buy a cheap car.
Yeah.
And it's a mental torture, but you break through and don't have money, like, you know,
Thomas, you as well, right? When you were, you asked me so many times about the Spider, right?
Yeah. And then you came with the media car, the Mini. Then you came over to my place. He said, "Bro, I'm coming." I'm like, why this bugger coming all the way? Like, give it Mini. And then
I am excited when I have friends who dare to step out and pursue something that they are not sure if they can afford. Know? And you know what's funny? Don't you feel something funny, Thomas?
Yeah.
Every time you take that step, right? After that, it did not make you poorer. Correct. It only pushed you upwards.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
it only pushes. Yes, it pushed you up and up and up. Instead of making us poorer, it just pushed us further.
I mean,
right?
The kind of friendships I make because of this car, right? The people I meet, offline, not on, it's amazing. And I started to appreciate sports cars. Like, I finally knew what it's like to actually drive sports cars. My issue was I didn't want to be I was the first person in my family to buy these kind of cars. The mental barriers. Like, my dad hasn't even owned a sports car. I mean, he had a Ford Capri but I don't want to overshadow my dad. Then I just bought it, and then my dad ended up buying Porsche too. Like Con.
I've known him for so many years. He always say it, even though that's his dream, but he say it always reserve a half joking manner. My dream is to put a BMW on my driveway. Then he go and buy a brand new Proton Persona, Barbie.
Hey, the funny thing is now, right? Even now,
Yeah.
amongst my extended family members, I'm still the only one with a BMW.
And at one point you have two.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, Con, right? I mean, ever since you know me and you work with me, and then I'm like, bro, go for it, bro. It's not as scary as what people say. It's not as crazy as what people think.
Yeah.
We always have this mental barrier.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So sometimes just come on, you won't die. You won't die. You know, cars, right? Cars is like what? You have to throw away the mindset that car represents me, my reputation, my social status. No. If you like cars, you're lucky that 6 months you can afford, try and pursue it. You try.
Yeah.
You know why? Because cars are extremely liquid. If one day you just cannot afford, morning you think of selling it, afternoon you get your money already. Cars are extremely liquid, provided you are asking ridiculous prices or whatnot.
Yeah.
If you really want to sell your car, right, they're quite liquid one compared to house, compared to whatever, right?
Yeah.
And that's it. But you cannot carry with you that mindset that, oh, I'm now in a BMW, I am a better man. And then 6 months later, when something happened, I cannot sell my BMW. I cannot let people laugh at me. I tell you, nobody would laugh at you. Nobody even cares.
Nobody cares.
You look at people that we know, go for morning drive and all that, right? They have Porsches, they have what, right? At a certain point, right, one guy will be like, oh, I sold off all my cars. No, what are you getting next? Don't know. I'll see how I drive my Jazz first. Nothing, man. It doesn't affect their self-worth. Doesn't.
Yeah.
So once you buy this kind of car, right, you no longer look at the brand. You don't see the brand as something that represents you anymore. It's not about social status. We just like cars. We just try to buy something that we don't think we can afford or don't know whether we can maintain or not. But try, lor. You don't try, then you reach 40. You don't try, you reach 50. You don't try 60. Then by the time you're 60 plus, right, you finish all your commitment, right? It's like, okay, I think I can buy my sports car already. Park lah, your leg lah, your back lah, right? Then you go after you buy the car, you go in, you're like, and then next week you cannot COVID die. What's the point, right? So try lor.
Maybe I've gone from being scared of buying cars and PPI check to buy car sight and see.
Yeah.
Thana now, right, it's like you and Joseph Bowen is like on a different level.
No, different. I don't go after a bad PNL. Okay, my PNL always positive.
Yeah, you see our like our friend here, Jonathan David Winson, right? Can someone quote his message? You see, he can afford a lot of cars, just that he's not sure whether he wants to be a Malaysian or Singaporean.
No, he want to be a Malaysian.
Okay. Anyways, guys, try, push. If you're a car guy, push yourself, right? Try something different. Try something. Yeah.
Okay. This Z4, whatever the engine, is a good buy in my opinion.
I don't think it's a project car because I've almost never seen a Z4 to a point that it's not running, because all of the five I've seen, they're running, they're fine, no issue, because they're easy car to maintain. So I don't think it's a project car. I think you can buy the car and very quickly the car will be a very reliable daily car. No issue.
Okay. The Z4 that he mentioned is this one, the one in the picture, right? 2004, right?
Yeah.
It can be a project car because you can swap in a V10 M5 engine. All right. Because this car now, what's the market value? 40 something, 50 something, right?
40 something is the lower end.
Yeah.
The 2.5 is costlier. The 2.2 is actually costlier than the 2.5.
Okay.
2.2 more expensive than 2.5.
2.2, 2.5, 3.0.
You see, this car, right? the thing is the buying price is not expensive. It's like 40, 50 grand or maximum 50, 60 grand. And then after you buy the car, if your mindset is project car, right? That means you are ready to drop money into it, brakes lah, this and that lah, change the hoses lah, blah 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 blah. Ultimately, throughout your ownership, right, you would have dunked in another 30, 40,000 easily. Okay, now if you don't do that, you straight away throw the engine away, you swap in the E60 M5 engine. What you are doing, right, is suddenly you did a project that a lot of people thought of but don't dare to do. But your car will no longer be worth 40, 50K. It's worth a lot more. It's just that you cannot do the JBJ transfer. I don't know how you deal with that. But
Can be done, man.
no, how do you declare? From 2.5 to 5 liter? Cannot.
There is one extra step that you have to do with the engineering department. But it can be done.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yes. But okay,
Our law is 20%. Our law is
No, no,
20%.
no.
So you want to exceed the 20%, there's one more step you need to go through.
I see. But if you put in an E60 M5, right, you will be invited by car shows to display your car there. You will be a legendary guy. People will interview you. It's different. Then you are doing something special.
come on, want to do 50-50. We do one.
The car will sound more exciting than any Boxsters.
Come on, let's do it.
Tana,
performance.
it's my dream to own a BMW with the E60 M5 V10 engine, not in the E60 M5 or M6. I don't like that two
correct.
body.
Same here. I don't
I
like
love that engine, but I just cannot accept that two bodies. And if you can find a half-cut manual gearbox from US,
Oh, you don't want the DCT?
of course I don't want the DCT. Because only US has the manual gearbox. It's only sold in US. The manual E60 M5. So if you can find the manual gearbox for that, right?
Well, there's an engine somewhere sitting.
got.
25K.
MTech has it. 45K. MTech, the company is called MTech. They do MTEC. They sell.
MTech barang is not cheap one.
Yeah, MTech. I know who the supplier for MTech is lah. So you can get it cheaper.
You can buy from UK straight also. Go eBay. Go eBay and buy in also can lah.
This guy got a lot.
Huyo.
Hey, Thana.
Hmm.
I swapped my Audi from auto to manual, right?
Yeah.
20 years ago. And the only online platform is eBay back then.
Yeah, I understand.
Con, you take your E39, put this engine.
No lah. I find it's like, for example, like you look at the 645, fantastic shape, but the body is big, for the V8. As what Bobby said, on a smaller, lighter car, oh my God, you can spin like mad, man. You can froo all day.
Your rear tires have to change more often. Yeah.
But
once every 6 months.
Bobby, I had this thought, Bobby.
Yeah.
Do you think, I'm not sure about this, so driving a F30 manual, and it seemed like it didn't feel quite right, and it was a B48 engine. Do you think the B48 engine? I think it's B48. They say N20, yeah.
You're talking about the 328 manual, right?
Yeah, correct. That's an N20, correct. Okay. So it's a turbo engine. On a more powerful car, is it better to have an automatic gearbox because it shifts faster?
No, I think
for me, NA pairs with manual.
Correct. So So my point is on the all the turbo powerful platform, I find that manual doesn't. Manual is out.
Cannot.
Correct.
Manual
is fantastic because why? You can drag and pull and stretch. Only with NA manual is nice.
You see, like the N20 engines, the EA triple, all these modern turbo direct injection engine, right? They are already optimized for the DCTs, for the 8-speed autos one. So the manual now for these engines are the secondary configuration.
And the ratio and all that is more for efficiency versus power. If that makes sense. you know.
Mm.
So yeah, yeah, something I had in my mind.
Yeah. Cyrus, no problem. 4 years old is young. I'm assuming you park your 911 not under the sun for 10 years, like what NASA does to their cars in Langkawi.
My
Okay,
only advice to this
it's
is
totally
check
okay.
check the corner of the tire, because if they parked it and there's a flat spot, you can see there's a crack
Yeah.
that happens. So that's the only
Yeah. Just roll your tire around. Just drive your car to a tire shop. Then you keep quiet, right? You don't have to tell them, oh, I parked there for 4 years. Nothing like that. I tell you, those people who know tires is no biggie. It's no big deal. It's no big
Yeah.
deal.
Alex left his Spider in Mallorca for like 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Then he went back, right? Just pump back air, he changed oil and drive. And I drove his car. Like I never thought it was any flat spot, nothing. Just drive only.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have enough tire pressure, or you can overinflate your tire a little bit because you seldom drive it, right? Just like how car showrooms, the cars that are displayed there, we call them showroom tire pressure. They overinflate them, man. All right, just to keep the tires shape, they overinflate them.
Thana on the side looking Japan pricing for M5.
Hey, Thana, I went to so many workshops to inquire if they can swap in the V10 into my 6 Series. All of them say cannot, but of course it's Malaysia lah.
One over 6.
But I've
Definitely
never
I
seen
tell you,
one done. Even globally, I've never seen one done
Bro,
from E generation to F.
bro, I think I know one place can do for sure.
Yeah.
Start with a B. And the owner's name is G.
Oh, you're talking about Bufori.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Right now,
You have to enroll him in this project.
No, but I think as a stock car configuration, right now it can be done. Earlier was difficult. Now you can actually wire it such a way the loom wise make it stock. You can do it.
You know what he will say? Why you
Unless-
want this type of rubbish German big engines? The American one makes more power, more reliable, consumes less fuel.
Next time, LS
He tell you he will do the engine after you come back after 3 months, right? Then, LS engine.
Then you open. No, it's not LS. LS is Chevrolet one. He uses Chrysler one. Then you open is a Mopa. The Mopa V8. Oh, do you guys know that now we have Gorilla Glass mobile phones, right?
Hmm?
Because of Mopa division.
Oh,
It was because of Chrysler's performance division, which is called Mopa, that they engaged Corning to develop a light and thin glass for their, what's that model called? I forgot that model's name. For their car. And from there, after that, they shoved the project. Corning shoved the project because there's no commercial application. Until Steve Jobs went and looked for them for iPhone using Gorilla Glass.
wow.
Now it has become an industry standard. It came from Chrysler. No, it's not Hellcat. Yeah.
Vita engine.
Okay, come. Okay, let's go to something more pedestrian. Okay, 2014 50K done CRZ. Genuine mileage, you can buy or not? 30K.
Can lah.
I don't have much love for the CRZ. I'm sorry.
30K. Okay lah. If it's a manual lah, The CVT.
Okay, would you rather CRZ 2014 or go for the Swiss Sport?
Swiss Sport.
Hello, right? Okay lah. Okay. What's your opinion? Okay, this one done already. Okay, eyeing on the Z4 M Sport 2016. So this is probably the F series one. Stumbled upon owner during last motoring morning drive, looks fabulous, 150K. Okay. Oh, this one. Okay, can or not?
I think this gen of this Gen Z4 you can get cheaper than 155 really. No?
Yes, I agree. Okay. But yeah, it's a nice car. It's a nice car. Around 150K. Yeah, there you go. But this is the 2.0.
Okay, this is the 2016. It's the
Yeah.
20i.
Yeah. So
I just saw Ford put out a bullshit press release saying that the Ford GT is the first car to use Gorilla Glass windshields. That is after they brand the thing called Gorilla. Then they put a press release say our Ford GT used Gorilla Glass. Back then they haven't even have a name for it. Sorry.
it's okay. M135i or Mini JCW 3-door. If it's a rear-wheel drive M35i, yes. Rear-wheel drive.
Yeah, same.
It is, yeah.
Because there's also the front-wheel drive one, the A45 looking 1 Series. Thana, you know the newest one is look like A45, the newest 1 Series.
Really? Oh,
Very ugly one, bro. Look at the latest 1 Series. Everyone forgotten about it already.
Yeah, it's
It is
forgettable.
the prettier 1 Series, but then it's quickly forgotten. In fact, the uglier,
In
the
fact,
Angry
yeah.
Bird one, it was much more quirky.
the first time I saw that 1 Series, right, it radiated Mercedes vibes to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It helped Mercedes sales. Let's put it this way. Yeah. Okay. Come. What's everyone doing?
Lexus.
Evening, guys. Lexus NX200T Luxury 2015 versus NX350 F Sport 2022. Wow, big difference way. Okay. I think he's looking to save more money, right? Because one is the later one is the newer one.
Or maybe he has the 2015 NX200T and he wants to compare it against the NX350. The latest
The NX
one.
was never a nice riding car, right? Would you agree? It's never a car that you will say that, oh, it rides nice, right?
It's not bad, I remember, but I also can't remember how exactly it drives.
But it doesn't ride like a Lexus. You get what I mean, right?
Yeah.
It's like the CT200H, right? Never really felt like it doesn't
Lexus.
ride like and drive like a Lexus, right? I find that NX is the same thing. It never really feel like a Lexus, you know. Guys, what Bobby, okay, bro?
Okay, I'm just reading stuff.
Let's swap already. Okay, no, bro.
I'm okay. I'm just researching stuff.
I'm trying to think all the questions.
okay. I'm not a Lexus guy, so I'm not weighing either way, you know. So
Okay.
I'm kind of non-partial.
Would you agree that the NX doesn't really ride like a Lexus? It doesn't have the
Yeah,
Lexus.
I find the NX is like Toyota, they batch so people can afford to buy. It's not when ES50 is me Lexus. I like Lexus.
It's proper Lexus. Yes,
The NX and the Harrier is built from the RAV4. So the NX, right, if you open the door, you reach down to the door pocket, right? The entire door pocket area is made of hard plastic. Yeah, like a RAV4. Just the upper part, they furnish it, garnish it with leather and all that.
Yep. So not proper Lexus. Yeah, I think but it has but those cars hold value like crazy, amazing, right?
Because it's a Lexus.
Okay. Mini, if you got enough bro, you're not going to the race.
Come on.
Of course, enough. Don't worry, Rosmini. I'm only bringing 170 horses in my BMW. So
my dad also had the 2.7 Cayman. He said enough power also.
No problem Come it's not about power.
It's not about power.
Modern 2.0 is powerful.
Yeah, it's not about power.
Yeah.
It's about enjoying the journey along the way.
Hi, my budget is 20K. 2015 Picanto or 2.1.3 Iris. This is a good one. I'll take a Picanto.
Picanto is more quirky.
Yeah.
But Iris, I'll go for the 1.6. I remember driving that Iris and it was much nicer to drive. 1.3 felt like out of breath. Like one power. The Picanto, I didn't feel like I want to push the car, but Iris, I feel like I want to push the car. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
The Iris handling, Iris felt very good. Like power, the car not enough power to go. But the Picanto, you like chill drive and it's comfortable, very nice to drive. So.
Picanto is like a highway. It's built for highway driving, even though it's a small car. Whereas the Iris is outright sporty handling.
Sporty, yeah.
But can I suggest something different?
Come.
You all know it's coming already, right?
Swift Sport!
Whether it's Swift Sport or not doesn't matter. Get a Suzuki Swift. Yeah, your budget, you can get Suzuki Swift. I don't think you can get a Swift Sport that is the newer gen one. Yeah.
But okay lah, this Swift also is nice. It's nice.
Provided you want the previous gen Swift Sport. If you just get the previous gen Swift, I think it's nice enough. It's very nice. It's more spacious than both, and interior is not as well built as both. But handling, ride, comfort,
the mechanical integrity of the car is very
the fun driving part of the car is just incomparable lah. The Picanto, no joke, when you drive it on highway, right, it feels like a C segment car, even though it's an A segment. Yeah, very sturdy. So yeah lor. If you can get a Swift Sport, kudos, man. That would be nice if you can get a Swift Sport. Nego with the owner lor. I mean, the owner trying to find people to buy his car. The whole internet is full of Suzuki Swifts. So don't know when people will buy it. Then buy a Swift Sport lor if you can find a Swift Sport. Basically, aim for a Swift Sport with your budget. If you can't, even a Swift is fantastic.
Yeah. It's a shame no one buys a Suzuki Swift and make the interior all leather and nice. All you see.
Don't need lah, bro.
No, but imagine how nice it would be, because it's a fantastic car. Interior is okay, but
it's like a you don't expect a Swift to be like, you know.
Right. But imagine.
Are you able to afford to take a loan for a 35K Swift Sport? Because to be honest, 20K versus 35K is not that big of a difference when it comes to your monthly repayment. Right? If you're buying cash or what, I mean, if you can get the loan, try and get it, because this generation Swift Sport, it will hold itself at this kind of value. You won't lose much, and you're getting a lot of car for 35,000. You're getting a lot of car. This car handles fantastic. Let me tell you this.
Yep.
Right. It's a fantastic car.
Labuan for 5K.
Yeah. So I think, this one is Labuan.
Yeah.
Can buy also, buy and bring here lah.
Yeah, as long as it's duty paid. I think 35K is a duty paid car. So you could have a duty paid car.
I just want to talk about this. I think lately a lot of people has been sending messages asking, not only myself, some other people also, about 718 going to discontinue, going to be EV. First of all, it's a great car, right? Just a car alone is great, but all these things like, it's investment, all these BS. It's a stupid way to think. I'm sorry, guys. I'm saying stupid because if you like the car, you buy it, right? Is Porsche a good car to retain capital or value? Yes, they're typically very robust in second-hand value, right? It's a well-loved car. People like the brand, people like the car. So the second value will not dip like crazy, right?
Yeah.
Nothing like Aston Martins, nothing like Bentleys. They are fantastic second-hand value retention. But to say that, I buy it one day, it will go up in value because it's the last. There are so many 718s out there. So reality check, guys. Reality check. Okay, it's not going to fly sky high. Even if it does, maybe temporary, it might. But that is it's a speculation. It's not even it's a complete speculation. In other words, you're really gambling. Okay.
Yeah.
If you like the car, stop giving yourself other logical reasons why to buy it. buy it.
Yep.
It's a good car. It's a very good car for its price. For 250,000 ringgit, is the 300,000 is a lot of car for the money. Yeah.
Mm.
Right?
Guys, I would just tell you this even though Porsche announced, oh, Cayman and Boxster is the last already, it will be EV. Trust me, in 5 to 7 years time, maybe less than that, maybe 5 to 7 years they will say that, oh, to satisfy our fans, we will launch the new Porsche, don't know 9 what 9 whatever they'll come out with an excuse and then they launch the car and they're like, that looks like a Cayman. No, it's not the 718. This is the new 9 something something. They will still make it one. The reason they announce it now is just to help their sales only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like a literal middle finger towards all the people who are speculating, right?
Yeah. And bear in mind, you were talking about base model. Base models don't appreciate. Best you get from base model is a healthy value retention.
So I want to give people another way to look at this. Okay, forget about the whole EV nonsense, everything. Just look at this: 300k below for a sports car from Stuttgart. Just this alone is already worth it. You don't have to look anything else. This is not a speculation. This is a fact. This is a fact. You follow the facts. Already is worth the money. Don't speculate. Right?
Agreed.
Yeah.
The person is worth to buy now. Absolutely. All this, is it going to be discontinued? Whatever. That one is speculation, right? Just get it because it's good. Okay. It's for me as a sports car enthusiast, it's good enough. That is really good enough, right? Yeah. I mean, what 300k? What you get a new 330i, right? Right?
Porsche.
Yeah, a proper mid-engine top car. Okay, what I do? I don't jerit belakang ni siapa?
Not mine.
My kids.
The
The
kids
only thing
agree with me.
the only thing I'll add to it is like for example, if Thomas didn't bring his LP into Malaysia, the Alpine would not probably be in Malaysia. So in the same sense, certain Boxsters 718 past a year, if they're not here. So sometimes if you get a manual 718, in the Malaysian context, you might see some sort of resistance point, but that's all. But that's all, if any, there is,
But
but given the engine is but the gearbox is so good, I don't know why. I don't think I'll buy a manual 718. I prefer the typical.
No.
The turbocharged
version.
engine suits
Correct.
the PDK better.
Exactly. So even that, then you go like maybe a GTS. But even all the variations, like it's hard to find. I like a spider, But other than that, there isn't one you say like can't justify it.
Yeah. Okay. Cayenne or X5 2011?
Cayenne, for
Both
sure.
2011, okay?
For sure, Cayenne.
Cayenne, right? I'll go with Cayenne, no fight.
Yeah.
Okay. Mini Coupe. Sorry, I ran a bit because I've been lately a lot of people DM me and then DM okay. What do you think about Mini Cooper's 3-door 2018 model? Reliable? Yes,
It's reliable.
Reliable. Right?
B48 engine.
Go wrong. Yep. And then JCW, you're running the dual clutch. Yes. Yeah. Okay. That also get not bad also. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Entry level EV. Come. BYD or Aura good cat. Or no, Aura 400. I cannot stand the Aura 400.
What is Aura 400?
That is a very good question. I'm asking Google also.
Oh, they changed the good cat name. They changed the numbering.
Bro, that Fiat 500, Aura 400.
A different price point, right? Dolphin is like 100.
Aura 400 is the highest spec.
Oh, 140k. Okay.
I think if you ask me, it's LPPL lah.
Okay, I've driven both. The Aura is not bad. I think it's a better looking car than the Dolphin. Cuter interior, exterior is good looking, and it's more spacious than the Dolphin. But the Dolphin's ride quality is out of this world. Is for a car that small, right? And it rides like a 5 Series. The ride quality of the car is just fantastic. And interior design, I think the Aura is cuter, prettier, but the BYD is more well built. The
BYD
Dolphin is even better built than the Atto 3. Its interior build.
BYD is
So-
still more matured, right?
Yeah, you look at the design, the Aura is cuter, to be honest. It's more fun. You see the Thai people, they mod their Aura to Porsches, the Porsche GT3s, damn cute. Then the Dolphin will be that.
Can I tell you
Yeah.
something? Last
Yeah.
Saturday, I was driving my Fiat 500, and then I was coming on for the toll. I drag raced an Aura Good Cat.
Oh my.
Con, can I ask you a question? You
Yeah.
see these two cars there, right?
Yeah.
Does it look like a Porsche parked next to a Skoda?
Skoda.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lol.
Anyway,
Anyways,
Uh,
yeah. Okay.
yeah. Go test drive both lah.
Yep.
This is an interesting question.
240K for M2 or 300K for Cayman.
Wow,
Big one.
interesting choice.
Cayman is cheaper than 300K.
Mm.
250 you can get a Cayman already.
But regardless,
okay.
let's say they both are the same price. Which one would you go for?
Oh, okay.
Cayman.
I can
Cayman
hear,
and then I get bullied by M2 every time going uphill.
no lah. And uphill the Cayman can hold its own. For sure.
I mean, it depends on. I mean, if both are Bobby, then Bobby in M2 will bully Bobby in Cayman lah. I am more used to BMW handling.
Oh.
I like BMW handling more. I can exploit more. I'm a bit scared with mid-engine.
I think the Cayman demands you to drive it properly lah.
Hard.
You know,
Yeah,
drive
yeah.
it smooth, draw a straight line. Like just
Mm.
really like thread needle. Whereas the BMW can be a bit of an idiot.
Mm.
I think this comparison, I would just go for the M2.
I can hear Reza Mutalib saying, "Get a sports
Get a
car."
proper sports car. Get a proper sports car. He mentioned proper. That's the keyword, bro.
Proper.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, Thomas asked Reza. Reza is a big car guy, well-known car guy.
Yeah.
Oh, should I buy the M2? Then Reza is like, get a proper sports car. That was hilarious.
He didn't even flinch. He just looked at me straight in the eye and said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And he's a great driver. He's a great driver.
yeah. I've seen him whacking his pista up Genting.
Oh, he's a proper driver. Proper.
But anyways,
Oh,
he was the guy that first bought an Alpine A110, the white color one. And I recall seeing him in that BHP station. Anyways, yes, for me, Cayman. Okay, Cayman. Yeah, Cayman must drive like Uncle Tony. Guys, Uncle Tony is our legend EVO Enduro participant. Twice in a year, he's 70. What?
72.
72. Guys.
He's 72. He drove 6,000 km solo, guys.
First time he drove, he brought a passenger, but passenger became passenger, never helped him. Then every night he drinking whiskey. Next day morning, he whacked his car. Then at night, drink whiskey again. Right? Power with respect. And he's such a friendly guy, such a nice guy. Yes. So I think he's more gila babi than.
And you see, he drives fast, right? His right hand is having a cigarette hanging out of the door perpetually.
Like that.
Champion.
It's like the Nissan Sentra taxi going out Genting. But yeah. So yeah, come join us for Enduro. Hey, since we are talking about Enduro, Jian, I know you prepared some slides for Enduro. Can we promote Enduro a bit?
Yeah.
All right, guys, EVO Enduro. Okay, I know we say this every week, but let me just put this in. Okay, EVO Enduro is not just a journey. It's not a holiday. It's a transformative journey with you. It's an automotive, whatever, right? It's a transformative journey. you will not see your car the same way. You'll make friends that you never know you're going to. You cannot have friends like this if you fly to Finland and watch the aurora lights. Cannot. Right? Yeah, if you are a true petrol head, or if you think you are a true petrol head, right, you got to immerse yourself in this journey. Serious.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And the thing is that you don't have to turn up in a powerful car. That is a misconception.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, look at what Cikgu Suresh turns up in with.
Mini moke.
Yeah.
A mini moke with no windscreen, no wiper, no doors, no windows, no aircon, no nothing.
Speed.
And he arrived at Phuket earlier than my M235i.
Yeah.
So it's not the speed. All right.
Okay. Sorry, Chiang, you take back out the Enduro slide. Then we go back to day one.
Yeah.
So guys, we had a bit of a discussion and we decided that driving from KL to Hat Yai is not so much Enduro lah. So those who thinking of booking your hotel in Hat Yai, right? You look at it, first day, we will press all the way to Khao Lak because we want everybody to cross through Wang Kelian. So first day, the journey is 980 km. Okay, straight to Khao Lak. Can be done. Okay, and then second day, it will be towards Kanchanaburi. Kanchanaburi is not very exciting, but it's an inevitable halfway stop to Chiang Mai. Okay, you can go Kanchanaburi. And and then the third day will be in Chiang Mai. All right, so we shave off one day.
Right. You're right, from Khao Lak to Kanchanaburi, you'll be going through some really nice twisty roads. Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. And from Wang Kelian to Khao Lak is super nice. If you don't use the main road, use the Kampong road. It's beautiful.
But you got to start early, though. Yeah, you got to start early. Yeah.
Yeah. So have a look. I think we'll share this. Register yourself in club.evomalaysia.com. And then you will see everything, the car qualification and all that. Remember this, EVO Enduro don't take a single cent from you. All you need to invest is to help future generations in owning or buying a car guy car so that somebody takes care of this car so that one day, 20, 15 years later, someone can buy it off you or your son. All right. And it's for car guys. All right, so it's fun, it's amazing, and and you don't have to join the full trip if your schedules don't allow you. It's a very free format drive. You know, a bunch of friends are with you in Thailand. You wake up every day, you open your group chat, you see everybody around you. You don't even need to stay in the same hotel. It's up to you. If you want 5-star, like Thomas, everything stopped by price. Descending. You know how Thomas booked hotel? He searched the city, he sort by price descending, then he picked the most expensive one. Then he go to the website of the most expensive one and he sort by price again. Some people want hanky hotels.
Bobby sometimes say things half truth. You have to take a piece of salt with everything.
Same lah. Huh? Okay. Bobby will say, agree, Bobby, agree.
Okay, but the other thing I want to ask, I don't know how many people are viewing this now or potentially in the replay. If you know of any brands that are thinking about getting exposure, let the team know, let Horizon know, right?
Yeah, so every year the photos and videos that we output from Enduro, right, the average reach that we get, the reach goes up to about 4 million, 3 to 4 million reach. So if you want to associate your brand or your company or your product to get a lot of exposure, you can contact us or PM us. Because we'll put the stickers and then you'll be an official sponsor, you'll be on the photos and all that. All right. So do contact us if you're keen to promote your own business or your services or whatnot. All right. Because we don't charge participants. We don't charge participants at all. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Did you know that, guys? You didn't know this. We know in 2000 and 22, the blue color Bufori went up, remember? Right?
Yeah.
Did you know because of Enduro and Bufori was taking picture? You know,
Yeah.
do you know what Jerry told me? His
Mhm.
web page, right, was
Yeah.
having so many visitors it crashed, you know.
Wow.
And then my YouTube video I did for the Bufori factory visit went from like
Yeah.
15,000 views to 800,000 views from the Enduro
Nice.
time. So the whole time I'm doing Enduro, right, the comments was crazy, and that's an example of a I think of a
Yeah.
good. And Jerry got like people ordering from, I don't know, inquiring from Russia, inquiring from all around the world about this crazy car called Bufori Geneva, right?
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that is the kind of exposure, because I think there are people taking lots of pictures. I mean, I'm sure foreigners taking pictures there also, lah, whatever, right? You know, yeah.
You know, when I called Jerry, right, I said, bro, you have to come Enduro. It will give you a lot of exposure.
Yeah.
Then Jerry was like, I would love to come, but I have no time and nobody to drive it. Then I was like, I will find someone to drive it for you if that's the case. Then he's like, go, come, take my car. I'll prep it up. I will service it up, change tires and all that. So that's how we have a Bufori as a crew car, you know, to fetch the ladies and all that. And true enough, it went viral. It went extremely viral. And then we became good friends with Bufori. When we came back, we even held a Horizon party at Bufori's factory. So all the Evo Club members get to have dinner inside a car factory, and we get to witness the whole, you know, production. Now that's Jerry, the founder of Bufori, standing on. Okay, tell me if there is any car out there that you dare to stand on top like that, because you will dent your bonnet, right?
He's jumping
But
on it, bro.
yeah, but every Bufori is built with carbon Kevlar. Every single surface is carbon Kevlar, and they are so tough. You can kick a Bufori. You see, look at the entire thing. I don't know if, I mean, only Pagani does that, or Koenigsegg does that. Not even Rolls Royce or Bentley or Aston does that. You know, it's like full carbon Kevlar. It's crazy. So you can jump on it, you jump on the roof, you can kick the doors, right? It will not dent. And it's made in Malaysia. Be proud of it. All right. So yeah. So we became good friends.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if you know of a brand that would like to get a different kind of exposure, normally everyone do the normal advertising route, normal, you know what, roadshow, all these. You know, maybe you can try something different. You know,
Yeah.
hey, boss. You know, you got some 50K, 100K to spend on advertising. Try something different.
Yeah.
Okay. So if
So
you, who do you contact? Bobby or Nicholas?
yeah, just PM us in Horizon, then we'll get back to you. And hi Taco from Thailand. I'd like to join Evo Enduro with my E30. Yes, please come.
Come.
So this year we have actually, even the last 2 years we have Indonesians flying in to join. This year I heard there are more Indonesians coming in. There are Sabahans and Sarawakians shipping their cars over to join Enduro. For those who have joined us long enough, 2018, we have journalists from Australia, from US. Moto Trend flew in to join us. And then in 2019, was it? Haggerty came in and joined us. So it's fun. So look forward. I think I should email Jack Barrow, see if he wants to come this round. You know, really bring him all the way to, because the last round he only went to what, Hua Hin, Phuket, and all that, right? This is proper hardcore. Yeah. All right. So you will get a lot of exposures. If you associate your company or services with us, and most important, turn up. All right, and just be nice. You know, some people join us, and then everyone agreed that that guy is an asshole, so we don't let him join. Yeah.
You know what I love about Enduro is that it's not a convoy. You know, in convoy, right, you have no choice but to follow, because I've been to a few convoys, right? You don't like the guy keep telling you, and then, you know, call you a pussy, everything, all right? And you have no choice but to stay in the convoy because you're in the convoy. But in Enduro, you don't like the guy, you drive with whoever you love, right?
Yeah.
Just drive with whoever you like to drive, you know?
All right. So hope to see everybody there this year. And
I think from Thailand, Taco, he can meet us somewhere like Kanchanaburi.
yeah, I'm sure we can discuss that. Let's meet up. That will be fun. All right. And I'm excited. Con, Hong Son, first time. Are you bringing family?
My kids lah, definitely. See my
Oh.
wife.
Wow, kids definitely. Why maybe?
Thana will bring the whole family in his new sedan. Right?
This year I think I don't want to take convertible anymore. I'll take a normal sedan, $4.
Yeah, I'm also taking a 4-door. I'm also coming with a 4-door sedan, bro. This year I don't have convertible.
Sad lah. Sad lah.
Yeah. Thana will have a.
Yeah, and of course a lot of Singaporeans join. I love seeing them. Just come. One ride time is magical.
Singaporeans automatically qualify regardless what car you drive because for them car is expensive, right?
Yeah.
But generally Singaporean cars are unique from what we've seen, like different model, different make, different variations. They are quite interesting.
Yeah, also is amazing.
Singaporeans who will come with us all the way also are of quite a unique, special breed also lah.
Yeah, I think in the qualification, Singaporean cars automatically qualify. So yeah, there's an exception for that. Okay, so okay, and for those of you who are thinking about Maserati, please book now because they get finished, like the rooms will get booked up by July or everything, right? That's a big tip. Okay, quick one, R8 or 981? Okay.
981.
981 is the safer choice lah.
But R8 is a supercar. One is a supercar and one is a
let's talk about 918.
I think 981 is the more rewarding car to drive. R8 is a supercar. You can park looks great, and once
but
in a while.
Do you think the success of the R8 is that they made a supercar so approachable, so easy to drive, right?
So easy to drive, yes.
Because you see, supercars always have an intimidating factor. Gallardo, all these cars have an intimidating factor to it. But the R8 doesn't feel that intimidating.
Okay,
you get what I mean,
which car is less intimidating, 981 or R8?
R8 is
less intimidating is the 981 now. Sure.
Yeah, it's
yeah. But what I'm saying is that the downfall of the R8 is also what makes R8 really great. Like it's an approachable, easy to use supercar, right?
R8 doesn't drive the way it looks. You see, it looks like wow, very very hardcore, very chunky, whatever. The car easy, no issue.
But yes, I will go for 981. Okay,
981, bro. The pinnacle of Boxsters.
Different thing,
yeah, the pinnacle of Boxsters and modern Porsche. I think it's somewhere in the 981.
The 981 is the perfect strike. Yeah. Okay, I think it's 10 o'clock. Should we play duos my car?
Yes, let's do it.
Come.
Come.
Are we okay, bro?
I'm okay. Got one last question. I just help him while Chiang prepared the Duke West my car. What are your thoughts on getting the GLC 43? Fantastic car. Fantastic.
If you
just
can afford it, get the post facelift, because the pre facelift, I'm not mistaken, running the 7G Tronic, which is an idiotic gearbox. I own one before. So please, if you have the budget for it, go for the post facelift, and the infotainment is also way better.
Yeah, right? Way better. And the gearbox is less idiotic.
Yeah.
Still considered idiotic compared to BMW gearbox.
Bro, I'm never carrying my stupid 7-speed, bro. Highway, you going, you lift off, right? You downshift, then you.
Hey, that gearbox almost killed me once. I came out from a junction, and then after first gear, the gearbox don't know what to do with second gear. Like, what's going on? Then the car almost hit me. Gila.
But yours is the early model 2014, right?
The W205 7-speed gearbox.
Yeah. So I had the 2000, I think 18. Yeah, but still, but that one didn't occur so much in the low speed. It occurred on the high speed. Then you driving a highway, then you lift off a bit because you see a car want to pull out, right? Then the car will downshift. For no reason. Why? Why would you downshift? Like, why? I didn't touch the brake.
The car,
you know,
the car damn weird. Damn weird.
so when you
The
proceed
transmission.
to the throttle back, then the car will jerk, right? Then you go back to 7-speed, then go back to the 7 gear again. Right?
Don't know.
It makes no sense, right?
Yep. Okay, last another question. G65 series. I think it's a fan. Okay, it's a lot of people say it's ugly. I agree it's ugly, but it's fantastic. It is so comfortable, so spacious, so damn nice. Go ahead and buy it. Okay, it's still ugly. Oh, okay. Go get some drinks. Then we will come back and start. Dude, where's my car? I also want to get some.
Go for it, Thomas. Go for it.
Yeah.
But T, are you referring to the 520 or you're referring to the i5?
Okay. Apa jadi?
Bobby went to get drinks.
Oh, okay. Going to get drinks at me also. Okay. Is the Century worth in Japan? Let's just say I enjoyed most of the car until I reached the initial D roads. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Oh, that looks good.
So great drives and great cars and great friendship.
You were on the wrong road with the wrong car. That's all. Or the right car, the wrong road.
But Thana, the whole time, right? Like I was driving the Century, right? It was amazing. I recall pulling up to the hotel. The best experience of this is pulling up to the hotel and people run out. They run. They want to fall down. Then they go and bow. Then they open. They say, "Hey, I want to want the rear seat."
They open the rear door, right?
You see an idiot wearing a cap, short pants coming out. Oh, hi. People really treat the Century different in Japan. I really noticed that on highway, and they really treat it. They don't. It's so weird, you know.
Which city you go to, bro?
I was in Tokyo. I went to Gifu. They went to Yamanoka, it's near Fuji. And then I went to Utsunomiya. Yeah.
So did you fly in one city and then fly out another city?
No, I fly into Tokyo. Then I flew to Okinawa for work. And then Okinawa I went back to Tokyo. Right? Yeah. Then Tokyo I rented the Century there. Yeah. I wanted the old Century, but then the car wasn't.
No, the new one is epic. I'm definitely going Japan again. I want to rent a Century. Fuck man, I want to drive a Century there.
No, it's actually nice to drive as a driver. I would expect it to be like unpleasant for the driver, but it's actually pleasant.
Hey, do you know that Akio actually wanted to do a Century GRMN?
Wow! Why not?
Seriously.
They should.
Seriously. A performance version Century, Toyota Century, bro.
Why not? They should.
A GRMN Century.
They should.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. But yeah,
performance flagship.
But it was really comfortable, and Thana, and to answer your question, I really was so blessed by that car because halfway through the trip, my partner fell sick. She got COVID, and that's for her to enjoy the whole of Japan is to sit inside the car and enjoy everything as a trip. We drive around the whole place.
Because in Japan, kena COVID.
Yeah. So the only way for her to enjoy the sceneries, everything, is for her to sit in the car and have the comfortable seats, everything. Yep. Big glass, mirrors, windows, then she can explore the whole of So it I couldn't say the same thing if I got an MX5 or maybe a Nissan GTR 32 or something. Yeah.
Oh lah, GR32 inside is like fucking banana.
Yeah. But the Century is epic, bro. You should definitely see how even on the road when you're driving at the petrol stops, the way people treat you when you drive a Century is epic.
Yeah, way.
Yeah.
I love the looks of this car, man. I will
Bro,
buy
if
this
you go Japan,
over.
let me know, bro. I'll follow
Yeah.
you, but I'll rent an MX5.
I'll definitely
Okay.
buy this over a Rolls Royce.
I agree, bro. I will buy this above a S-Class or 7 Series. Yeah.
Hmm.
It's just the fact that it's a Century and got the Phoenix badge in front of it. It's so cool.
Yeah, man.
Okay, come. Round one. Do where's my car? Let's go.
First car, Century.
Ooh, this is a Megane.
No, it's a Ford.
It's a Ford
The
Focus.
Fiesta.
RS.
ST, is it?
Fiesta.
Fiesta.
Fiesta ST.
Fiesta ST, sorry, Fiesta ST.
This is a damn good hatchback. It's a damn good hatchback. Like people
But it's
talk
not a
about,
very good car.
people talk about Golf GTI, whatever. No, the Fiesta ST is like eating. It's like eating, vindaloo curry. Then you go back to Golf. It's like eating dal, no taste.
The worst interior in the world.
Yeah, whatever. It's purpose built. It's built to be driven. Yeah.
And I have the Ford Fiesta signal stock in my Aston Martin.
Hey, the front LSD, the way it pulls the car is like amazing, man. You swing the rear out, then the car will just dart into a corner. It's crazy. I love this car.
Okay, what's the next car?
Come.
Wait, I know this cluster. I see it every day.
Looks more interesting.
Oh, Mondio! No!
Oh, definitely Mondio for me.
Oh, this is like choose your pain, Chia.
No, this one not so
Yeah.
bad. It's top converter.
Yeah, I'll go with the Mondio.
I'm
But
curious.
it's-
Tana, which
But I
one?
cannot drive like the Fiesta though.
Tana, which one you pick?
Mondio, definitely. I've had both.
Come on.
Not the same car, obviously, but the Mondio
Yeah.
is just so refined, bro. Mondio, I love
Come
Mondio.
on, Tana. Really, you're gonna pick the Mondio over the Fiesta ST?
If it's gonna be, I have my cars that are more for performance, but the Mondio is so good, so refined. It's perfect. Beautifully drives beautifully, comfort.
Is there any hatchback that drives like a Fiesta ST?
A lot
There are
lah.
hatchbacks that drives
Where?
better than Fiesta ST.
Give
I'll
me
buy a
one.
Megane.
No. Megane doesn't
I'll buy,
have the ST.
I'll buy a Megane over Fiesta ST.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, same.
Mm.
It's much more monumental. It's much more purpose built. It's much more epic. I will sweat in a Megane. I won't sweat in a Fiesta ST. So
Have you driven an ST? A Fiesta ST?
I have. Yeah.
Really?
It's,
ST?
yes, I've driven this and I've driven the Megane, and I find that Megane is just, bro. Megane is really something else, bro. It's something else.
Okay,
I
the
don't-
fun thing about Fiesta is that you can fly over speed bumps, where Megane you don't do that.
It's hard.
right,
It's
but-
slow.
But Ford Mondeo, Ford Fiesta, Ford Focus, all of them you can fly over speed bumps. You can just fly over speed bump and then it will ride comfortably, and then you corner, it will just sit. The car rolls on, the car body rolls, it sits, right? But then you feel so confident to power through it.
Yeah,
But the Iris also do that.
yeah.
Hey,
Bro, the Mondio is nice.
Mondio?
It's
How much is
nice.
the Mondio?
50?
I will vote for the Mondeo also.
Yeah.
It's 49,000 also, Mondio.
Same price.
Walao way, so cheap way now.
Xi'an
Bro.
always picks cars that qualify for Enduro and then
Bro,
same price comparison.
even today, 2024, I would really consider getting a Mondio.
Okay,
For me,
if it is the
really.
Enduro car, if you drive the Fiesta ST, you reach Chiang Mai, right? Your food will have less taste. You drive the Mondio, you reach.
But the clutch is quite light. The Fiesta clutch is quite light. The
Yeah,
issue
but
with
the
the Fiesta is
noise,
no,
everything,
the
you
issue
know.
with the Fiesta is the seats. The seats are comfortable.
Yeah, the Recaro is amazing. Okay, I will pick the Fiesta ST.
Yeah.
The car will always have a special place in my heart. I love the ST.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all of you keep it Mondio, ah?
Mondeo for me, man.
Mondeo.
Maybe because I think of Mondio, I think of my dad's car, so maybe that's why.
No, this is a much more refined version than your dad's car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, round 2.
I miss my
Come.
Mondeo.
A BMW.
Oh,
A BMW.
X3.
From
This is a
us-
very underrated
Oh.
X3.
I don't like the rear lamps from this gen. A bit weird. Okay, good car. Wow, the price so cheap now. 120. Wow, the way it depreciate way. Wow, it was 420K or something like that new from when it was
It's a
out.
5-year-old car.
380.
Oh, okay. But still more than half of it depreciated. Wow. And
Yeah.
still loanable. Are you kidding me?
5 years already.
I will buy this.
This
Okay.
is actually a very underrated car. The X3.
Yeah. I know it's smaller than the Santa Fe, but I pick this for sure.
And the interior is very modern.
Yes,
Very
it
modern,
is.
very
Yes, it
modern.
is. Okay. What's next?
Ambient lighting and all that, you know?
Apa ni? Volvo.
XC60.
Volvo XC60. I
So
like
cheap,
this car
man.
so
Oh,
much.
okay.
T5.
T5. Oh.
Okay,
X3.
let's ask the Volvo owner first, Bobby.
I prefer the X3 over the T5. I prefer T8 over X3.
I will
Yeah.
go for the XC60, Bobby.
You know, after
Actually,
I
I like Volvo interior more. Actually,
It's
the
like-
whole car.
bought
Okay, I regret. I take back
Yeah.
Volvo.
See, the Volvo XC60, it's in a sport bike. Like anybody who loves the XC90, like I wish I can have it everywhere. 60 is the answer. It can go everywhere, perfect size, not too big, not too small. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Actually, I think the XC60 T5 handling feels more natural than T8.
Yeah, you know the T5. Speaking of the T5, my sister dropped the car off because my mom's car became my sister's car. She dropped the car off and she flew to Jakarta. So I drove it for a couple of days, and I realized what my mom has been complaining all the time. She said, "Son, the car is very inefficient." At first I thought my mom was complaining because she used to driving Sorento and Santa Fe because diesel very efficient, ma. Then the engine really doesn't have the kind of efficiency like the Germans. Yeah. It's not an efficient 2-liter.
Fuel wise,
Yeah, it consumes a lot of fuel. It's not an efficient
Not
engine.
surprised. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Anyways, I will pick the XC60. Yeah.
way better.
What's the result?
XC60.
Wow, landslide.
Actually, I would take the 60.
Wait, before we continue, which infotainment system is easier to use?
Volvo.
Volvo.
Clearly Volvo, bro.
Okay. Oh, Mercedes C-Class. C43? What the heck is 170,000 now?
Thomas is choosing the next car.
When I bought it, was like 300K way when I bought it. I watched every Horizons review when I bought this one. I watched Bobby's one. I watched Con's one. Right, I watched everybody's
Sorry, Thomas.
Then 9 months later, I sold the 10 months later, I sold the bloody car. Yeah.
But the engine is powerful. It's fun.
I remember Bobby's first
I love the
he was
43 engine.
driving to Genting in I think it was a media car, and then I think the star was sitting next to him. The guy very quiet. The guy is like, and then because you're playing with a C350E, then the guy was like,
Yeah.
Then you go down the window and say hello, and then say hello. The seat.
No, he was quiet because he didn't know I'm so familiar with the Genting roads, man.
Yeah, but
Scared him a bit.
you can sense a bit of stress inside the star reporter guy.
I still love the sound of the engine, and I like the fact that it's powerful but yet fuel efficient.
Can I tell you something? When I bought the car, I once I roll off from the showroom, I tried to convince myself that this is a good buy. Then ever since then, every day I drive, I'm trying to convince myself it's a better car than the M1, M2, 350.
I think for you it's hard, Thomas.
No, it was a car that I regret buying.
Bro, you have to remember, when this car came out, right? The best 3-liter that BMW had is the N55. And this engine beats the N55, like 10 streets ahead.
Yeah, but everything else, the steering, okay, the brakes is better here, right? Then the steering, handling, all those, then forget about it.
I'm not sure, maybe when I'll come to a point, I will love Mercedes for their steering input. I still can't get used to Mercedes steering input. I find it's very unnatural. I just cannot fall in love with this.
That's true. That's true. But this steering is better than the C200 for sure. The 300.
Yeah. But all the C200, C300, I drive the car. Why is it so unnatural? Why is it?
But the engine is nice. That one I'll give it. The engine is nice. It's really nice.
Thomas, you are the only one amongst the four of us who have ever owned a Mercedes.
Really?
Wait. I've never owned a Mercedes.
Bobby never owned Mercedes. Oh yeah, Bobby never owned Mercedes.
No.
Oh yeah. Besides me and Chris Wee, no one else owned Mercedes in the team.
I've never owned a Mercedes, never owned a Volvo.
It's only me and Chris Wee. Yeah.
No, I want to own a Mercedes, but I cannot the ones that I can afford. they are not good.
S63. Okay, come next.
Come.
Ghibli.
Oh, this is a clear winner. Clear winner. No need to fight. Maserati.
You know what? I've driven both. And
don't tell me you say Mercedes, bro. Don't say Mercedes.
Oh, I'll go with the Mercedes, man, for sure.
I think the Mercedes is more
I had a better time in the Mercedes than in the Ghibli, to be honest. I'll be honest with you. Seriously, bro. Seriously.
Okay, bro. It's not a Ghibli, it's a Ghibli S.
And there's another thing, Thomas. When you had the C43 that time, right? You are not as good a driver as you are now.
Which means if I go back
now,
to C43,
I don't know. Maybe you know how to drive it better. Probably.
You frustrate the hell out of me. It doesn't want. It's a horrible car. I hate the car.
I wouldn't go as far as hate.
You know, if you turn off the traction control, you turn everything off. It will never be off.
Yeah.
It will never be off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mercedes has no such thing as you are on your own. There's no such thing.
But it's not it's not like an AMG kind of car.
Yeah. Let me explain to you. I know I wasn't a very good driver back then, but I could keep up with Alex STM.
No, you are good, but just that now you are crazy good.
No lah, not that crazy. But the point is,
you are whole lunch good.
I could follow in the C43. I can follow Alex STM rock. Like I could see his bumper the whole time, all the way to Genting Highlands. There's no Jinsui ma. You go all the way to Genting Highlands. Right? I could follow Alex STM rock all the way up. And you guys know Alex STM is a crazy guy. He was driving in California, right? I know he's a Grand Tourer also, but he's a fast driver. The only way I can keep up with him is that I have to turn. The car will understeer. The car will. You just hold the steering and you wait for the car to do its magic. Then the car will push you out. That's how boring is it to ride the Mercedes. That's how to drive it fast.
Yeah, because it's 4-wheel drive, ma.
Yeah, so it's a bit like Audi, you know.
It's an Audi, bro. It's an Audi.
So its efficiency is your demerit point for the car.
Yes, it's boring. You just turn and then
Okay.
you
So
wait.
the car is good. It's just like you want to be scared driving the car. It doesn't scare
Audi,
you.
no understeering is one of the most frustrating feelings in the car, right? You know.
Depends lah. I mean, if I want to go fast and confident, yeah, Audi doesn't inspire confidence. Control.
Okay.
Good
So, okay,
drivers
so-
don't. Good drivers don't blame the car when they understeer.
It's like you eat tomato. You're like, yeah, I don't want like why I don't know. It's why chili. I want chili. Bro, you eat tomato, bro. What do you want? Then
It's like-
I want tomato. Like what do you
Thomas,
want?
I won't drive my Audi the same way I drive my BMW. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, no.
Um,
No, but that's
I
a
have
new
to know that
design.
I'm in a different car. I have to drive differently, man.
Enjoy the car what it is, you know.
Okay, lah.
Yeah. So the Ghibli, okay, maybe they updated it later on, but I drove the first batch. Suspension is horrible. Sound is fantastic. Suspension is. The suspension feels like what? It feels like F10 5 Series suspension. When you go sport mode, and then you switch off sport mode, then it body roll. So,
Like even the Levante probably I want to test drove.
uh,
There's a lot of like the car will sit down, squat, calm, all the drama is there. But you know, Cayenne like nothing much, all cultive, perfect.
yeah.
So yeah.
But I'm sure later on they updated the car or whatnot lah. Depend on the year lah. Yeah.
But then again, said that if I know that that's what Maserati does, I can appreciate it for what it is. Then it's fine. Like, it's a Maserati. That's how it does it. No problem.
Then the Ghibli, right? Exterior is almost the size of F10, but interior space is like C-Class 3 Series interior space. Anyway, see the vote? Okay, the Ghibli barely wins because
Maserati.
of the relentless attack on the C43 by Thomas.
But the T43 will fall apart in the face of an M340i. Like, you just
Yeah
fall.
lah. I mean, none of them can match
That's
the
why
M340i.
they didn't put M340i ma, because that would be a whitewash.
Yeah, the M340i is so far ahead lah.
And
Cannot
it's a
fight.
new gen anyways, right? The W205.
Yeah.
Even if Xiang put a F30335i, it will still be a whitewash.
Yeah.
Okay, come.
Anyway, I picked the Maserati because of Maserati. But I had a better time in the C43 than the Ghibli. Ooh, F360.
360.
Modena Spider.
Manual.
Manual.
No.
Fuck. Wow. This is worth like what? 600K?
600K. Oh my
Oh,
god.
690K.
It's such a
360
handsome car.
Spider. You see, just now I said F430, put it back up at 600K. I'm not joking. What?
Oh, this
Can.
spider, bro. This spider.
That one also Spider, just
Oh,
that one
yeah,
F1
yeah,
gearbox.
yeah.
This one is
But this-
manual, but
But it's 6-speed manual.
I know. Right?
Man.
So, versus what? Let me guess.
That's a sexy car, man.
I know what Chi Yang picked already. DBS Volante. No, 911.
It's a Bobby car.
GT3.
Oh, Bobby car, no. Oh, GT3.
It's a GT3. Oh, commercial time. Okay, guys. From 1st of August to 30th of September, buy 2 Michelin tires, cashback 200 ringgit, or buy 4 with cashback 400, plus a pillow.
Oh shit! I just bought yesterday.
All right. Guys, when you buy Michelin tires, right, you buy from Tire Plus so that you get the 6-month road hazard warranty. I tell you, a lot of people underestimate road hazard warranty. You know, they like to compare prices, and then one tire shop throw prices. Manatao is a grey import tire, which you don't get any warranty. Then you buy a grey import tire, Michelin won't support you one. Okay, you have to buy official from Tire Plus, so you not only get the tire warranty, you also get a road hazard warranty. Because I'm someone who has experience in the first month of buying my PSS and then my workshop guy blow my tire, they cost 2,300 ringgit each. How pain was that in the first month? And back then, don't have such thing as road hazard warranty. Oh, I tell you, that was painful. And of course, I didn't make my workshop pay for the whole tire lah. We both pay half lah. You know, just to be reasonable. I went in for a small job only. Anyway, so guys, celebrate independence with innovative tires. All right.
The World Cup guy also who shared that he drove his car out and then he ran through a fork and the fork damaged his tire and then he can go back and change. Yeah.
So Thomas, you have driven the 360 Modena. You have driven the GT3. Which one would you go for?
I think you know my answer.
What's your answer?
Would you rather have a sausage with a sauerkraut, or would you have a handcrafted pasta?
Italy.
No. Which one would you pick?
What kind of analogy is that?
Exactly.
One is a sauerkraut, you know, it's the best sauerkraut and the best sausage.
You know, in our brain, right, our Asian brain, right, is that one is dough, another is meat.
Yeah.
What is banh mi? What is banh mi?
You go to buffet, you don't eat the pasta. You go to buffet, you don't eat the rice, you don't eat the noodles, you eat the meat first.
Which one do you think I eat? No, I buy. Or eat pula. Which one do you think I'll get?
Thomas is refined lah. Thomas maybe eat the pasta lah.
But I haven't driven the 360 lah. I want to drive it lah.
Bro, there's no car that sounds like that. It's a 5 valve per cylinder. You know.
But I driven the GT3. Oh my god, the GT3 fuck me, bro. Wow, bro, it's so nice.
Okay.
Yes.
Of all the cars I've driven, right, there are 3 cars I cannot forget.
Okay.
One is the FD2R, just like you, right?
Yeah.
The other one is the 360 Modena.
You.
And the third one is the Alfa 4C. I will pick the Spider. The 360 Spider is epic. It's not faster than the GT3 for sure, but the way it delivers, the way the whole car feels is like, oh my gosh. It's like you crave to see the car again. Like you crave it so much. The GT3 is brilliant. Don't get me wrong, it's brilliant, right? But that never left me a longing like the Spider, the 360. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I've never driven either, but having a manual Porsche sound, whatever, you know, bro, I love my car, bro. I love my car, the way it drives, whatever.
Sorry, Thana. You describe yourself as having a manual Porsche. You are one level up from normal manual Porsche owners. You swap your own manual yourself.
Yeah,
that's legendary. Okay.
So the way it's tight, the Porsche will build cars tight. The way it darts, it goes in. You know, all that is beautiful.
Let me try to explain in the best I can with words. Porsche sounds nice, but the way the Ferrari delivers the sound, right? I know the Capriccio was very loud.
It sound right. It sound right.
Let me explain. The way the car delivers the sound in the Ferrari, right, is like the chassis is the resonator for the sound. Like you feel like what? You feel like driving. The best way to describe it is like a jetpack. Like the freaking engine bolted on your back. Like there's no bushings on the car. Yeah. The car is like you, and the car is like you're freaking one with the car. And you, if you literally put your hands on the B pillar or C or A pillar, right, you can feel the car resonating inside there. It's crazy.
Right.
So you really want to drive the car so much now.
Let me explain this. The sound that the Ferrari delivers, you feel in your bones. Like your bones will feel it. Right? You come out with goosebumps and everything. Your whole body feels the Porsche you hear in your ears. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
You feel in your ears, you feel in your head, and it's great. You know.
Thank you, Thomas. That is such a fantastic analogy than your sausage pasta. Wow, you make I voted the 360 even though I haven't driven it. I voted it now because from the way you describe it, I really want to drive it now.
You have to.
I've heard so many people telling me that the 360 is better than the 430, but I do not know why or what. Until now, the way you describe it, I really want to drive it.
The Ferraris have a way of like having you feel the car, like your whole body gets into the car, right? Right.
Bro, remember there was one live show I mentioned that, you know, all this while I've never identified myself as a Porsche lover. You know, like me buying one is happenstance. But I always say, right, Porsche, yeah, they sound great, but they are never glorious.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
know, Maserati is glorious. You know,
Yes.
Ferrari is glorious. Yeah, but I mean, Porsche sounds good lah, but it's not the wailing kind of.
It's a different purpose lah. I
Yeah,
find that
nobody
Porsche-
describes Porsche as a screaming
no,
banshee.
correct. Porsche,
Yeah, it's not
Porsche
a
to me,
screaming banshee.
Porsche
Yeah.
to me is I will dare to go full on, attack a corner and corner out Porsche. I will do that, and I love Porsche for that. Not for the sound, the way I can confidently get in the car today and do it. I can do all that bullshit. I won't do the same with a Ferrari lah. You know, so that's the difference. It's a small
I
sound.
need to work hard. Okay, must buy a Ferrari before I turn. Let's
Yeah.
aim. Yeah,
I
next.
love
45.
the 360.
Wow,
just
Lande,
really-
45. What the fuck? I'm a lot older than you, bro. Very soon for me. Thana already over.
What?
You know, Thana looks the youngest among all of us, but he's the oldest.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I'm the
Bro,
oldest,
but
yeah.
you look the youngest, Thana. Especially when you shave your mustache, right? You look younger
Yeah,
than
we-
all of us, bro.
Tell you what, Indians are all cheat code one. Fuck, we take out the shaver, 15 years gone. Huh.
Yeah, Thana, bro. If I stand next to you, right, and then you shave, right, I think everyone think you're Tambi, bro. Seriously.
But
Yeah, you're 10
Bobby,
years older. Huh?
we're not that far off, right, both of us. Couple of years lah, nothing much lah.
I'm 1989.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm
1989.
43.
Yeah, couple of years.
I'm
lah.
born
3
1989.
years.
Yeah.
Thomas don't talk lah. Thomas different era lah. Thomas.
Yeah, almost totally different era.
Different. Can't even talk.
Yeah. But I think of
Almost-
many cars I've driven, right? The Italians, right, they really know how to tickle your heart, right? They tickle your heart and then they tease you and tickle your heart. There's something they do, right? I don't know why, man. The
You know-
cars make you feel like that.
You know why I like the 360? 360 is the last Ferrari that you can work on at home.
Oh,
The way it's designed, the entry, the engine bay and stuff.
yeah.
Mechanic can actually do it. That's how it's easier to do it. You know?
Yeah, the
this-
360, right, never had any pretension to be luxurious,
no, it's not.
Yes.
right?
You know what you're gonna get, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
it's
I
not
always love it.
luxurious.
So I always aim for 360 because why? It's something that I know that worst case scenario, I know money also, I can do my driveway. I can do my car myself. Something I can do.
Yeah.
It's possible.
360 is a sports car.
Even looking at the car, I recall the sound. My heart rate also increased. I'm like, it's just like, wow, that emotional kick to the car is amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
every time I look at Ferraris, the only thing I think is the shit interior, the fit and finish. Ayo, the mismatched lines. Oh my god. The
Like
plastic
I
body.
prefer the sparsity in
Bobby.
Lotus over a Ferrari.
I got a
Yeah.
solution for you, Bobby.
Mm.
You go and drive the 4C, and then you come back to the 360 and you say, it's a damn good interior.
Never mind, bro. I have a 996.
Okay, got it, gone. Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Good night, Con.
Right, gone. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
360.
What an amazing engine. Yeah. But
Not
Norman,
really.
even if you have to, right? Let's say all the trouble is absolutely worth it. These are the cars that are worth doing these kind of things.
yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
There will be never another car that drives like a 360 Modena.
Luca di Montesimolo.
Yeah, and the design, when I first saw it, is ugly as hell. But the more I see it, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Because they play with the folding of the metal to create a shape. You know. Yeah. Bobby, oh, Ferrari. Oh. Okay.
Nice.
Anyway.
Now, my favorite is still the 575 Maranello.
Yeah, but the engine sound like a Camry.
Still 5.8 off.
The engine. V12.
Yeah, man. All right, is that the last one, Chiang?
Yeah.
Put Chiang out
Wow,
first.
the GT3 really gonna hammer.
This is the last one.
Yeah, last one already.
Round 4.
Okay. Why we don't progress to 5 rounds? Okay, no lah. Thank you so much, Chiang, and thank you so much to everybody for joining us tonight. And remember, those of you who are curious, who are thinking of joining Enduro, come. So remember one thing. I think I saw something interesting, very meaningful. You know, the person who died yesterday wish he is alive today, right? The person who died this morning wish he is here tonight. So we never know when we go. So try and do something that you don't dare doing. Go ahead and try it. You know, life is not about staying safe, invest in a lot of properties so that when I get old, you know, my properties will take care of me. It's not about that. Life is about living every day, making the best out of it. And that's about it. You know, when you get old, all that money don't mean shit. You regret that when you are young, there were so many things that you didn't do. So go ahead, go for it. All right. We really don't know when's the last day. All right. So yeah, man. I mean, this is not crazy trip, but at least that's what we can do lah. Of course, all of us have our dreams to drive to Europe. So we need to recruit as many people who are on board, and then we all drive together a big convoy of sports cars and supercars, not Prados and Hilux. Everybody knows those cars can do it. We will go Europe, drive from Malaysia to Europe in supercars and sports cars in like V8, V10, V12. And yeah,
That'll be epic.
Yeah.
I think anywhere around the world will be the first time to have this kind of distance.
Yeah.
Super
And those of you thinking of buying V8s and V10s and V12s and all that, right? Do know that please go and buy it, because next year during Earth Day, we will do a gathering of V8, V10, V12s on Earth Day.
But my biggest engine is a flat 6. Can I join?
You don't buy.
You can buy a V8, a V10, maybe V12 also.
Yeah. All right. So yes, Jonah, please buy it over.
Jonah, we know you had. Jonah, I can say because Jonah is my childhood friend. You have the financial means for it. Go for it. And Jonah, once you own a 360,
What's going on?
I'm not touching anything.
Yeah, who's clicking?
Wait.
I want to show his message. Yeah.
Yeah, Jonah, you're a childhood friend. I know you. You can afford this car.
Yeah.
And when you own this car, your whole world about understanding cars will be shattered and rebuilt into something epic. Right? Yeah. But it's gonna be some work, lah. Yeah, but I think when the car is built properly, repaired, oh my god, that you
Please buy.
You just look at the car, right? You can feel your goosebumps standing.
Please buy. You have your MX5 as a backup car anyway.
Yeah.
I want to add. Don't listen to people who, like, for example, here Norman says you need to drop the engine for 360 timing belt change. No, you can go online, Google up. It's something you can do without moving the engine.
They develop a technique to not do that anymore.
No. The thing is, Norman. For me, right, whatever people write online, right? It's not me doing it, right? Right? It's the workshop doing it, right? I don't care. I don't care how difficult it is. You just get it done and I pay you. That's it. Yeah.
But when it comes to workshop things, right? A lot of things talk internet, right? I would prefer to talk to the workshop. Like I'll literally call Lim from Prestige and ask him, hey, this car, what is the biggest challenge? They will tell you, right? I rather hear from the workshop than to hear from.
No, because the car guys in like US or UK, right? They can't afford to send their cars to a workshop. They have to do it themselves.
Yeah.
Right? But for Malaysia, come on, easy.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
like you get a, let's say, a mid-engine car, drop an engine. Okay lah, you pay extra 3K to drop an engine. So what?
Yeah. Do you know how we fix our cars? We make a phone call. Oh no, we don't even make a phone call. We just send a text. Tomorrow someone come and pick up our cars and go get it done, fix, and come back with the bill. And then the whole car washed. And then the whole car washed and sent back to us, sent back to my home, parked there nicely, and then I just pick up the car, I go and drive, you know.
Yeah. Oh, big shout out to Prestige. I know there are many workshops out there, but yeah, I really like sending my car to Prestige. I feel really taken care of.
You still send or they come and pick up?
I still prefer to go and meet Lee, talk to them a bit, you know.
Okay.
But I always ask them to send back to me, so they usually tow the car with me or they drive the car with me.
Yeah, my one's so easy. Just one text and then they come and pick it up. And sometimes it's like I don't know.
I'm so far away, bro.
And sometimes it's like I just text them and say that, hey, I heard a weird sound. Okay, I come and pick up tomorrow. They come and pick it up.
Wow, so nice.
Then after that, wash and send back. No, we checked already. Nothing much.
Then they put the tissue paper and water inside, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
good. So
Anyways, good evening, everyone. Right? So Bobby, can Flat 6 qualify for Earth Day drive?
Of course.
Okay.
Come.
So my Spider can go for Earth Day, right?
Yeah, because you have the. Good night, Thana. Thank you, Chiang. Good night, Thomas.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you
Good
so
night,
much.
everybody.
Good night.
EVO Enduro.
Good night. Bye bye.